Hey, Lucha Gang. Welcome to an unofficial podcast for Following Lucha. That's what we're called, right?
I don't want to interrupt your intro,
right.
Steven.
Yes,
I thought they were the ninjas and the ninjettes. Now it's just the Following Lucha Gang?
No, the Lucha Maniacs. That's what we call them.
Those are three different names we've said now in the first 2
Anyways,
seconds.
Hey, I'm Steven. I'm your host today, followed by JC. This is a podcast where we discuss the lore of Lucha Underground, and we talk about wrestling for this week.
Stop eating your microphone. You're peeking it.
It's adventurous.
It is. It's such an adventure, Steven. I really resent the fact that you said I am following you. Like you are the main host and I am just a follower. That doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel fair. But no, we're the lore keepers of Lucha Underground. We're here to keep the lore, Steven. And we watched episode 18 of season 1 of Lucha Underground for this week.
Wow. What was the title of it?
The title? Oh, it was called No Escape, which kind of true. These past few episodes are kind of dragged.
I mean, that title doesn't really make sense for the episode when you think about it, right? Because of the match type? Is escaping?
You know, that was one of the stipulations.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we'll get there. That's the main event when we can discuss that, Steven, when we can have that conversation. But yeah, this episode, we're still in season 1 of Lucha Underground, of course. But when I turned it on this week, I was thinking to myself, it's been a while since we did a non-Lucha Underground episode, right?
Wow. How long has it been?
I don't know. I think next week might unfortunately be time for us to go back to our list. We either have one more week or...
It was a really good way to end it, because this is kind of like a finale for some storylines, I assume.
You
right?
say that every week. This is kind of like the season finale. This is kind of like the season.
Not the season finale.
Fourth time you said it.
Storyline.
Fourth time you've said that since we started the show. We're not even 20 episodes in.
What do you mean?
Oh my god. Is this episode 20 of Following Lucha? It could be 20 or 21.
Maybe. It's 20 or 21. I don't keep track of that.
No.
Probably should. I don't think we need to, right?
It'd be a lot easier if it lined up with Lucha Underground, but it just doesn't.
Yeah.
No.
Doesn't need to.
Because we gotta.
This is our mistake because we didn't name them the bonus episodes.
we gotta watch the Psych and the Arrows of the world, Steven. Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, we're in 22 then, right? Because we did 3.
Ain't no way we're on 22. Stop lying to me. No.
Oh, how many random ones did we do then?
I have no clue, Steven. I don't give a shit. But oh wait, you're right, because we have done a few of them. Oh my god, it probably is past that. You're crazy, right? You're not lying. Yeah. What the hell?
Crazy.
This podcast is gonna end in 5 episodes. I think we're gonna call it quits.
Honestly, it's probably one of those podcasts that dies before the 3 digits. You know?
Oh, I hope so. I hope so. And then people will look back and be like, "Oh my gosh, if only they had continued." Imagine where they'd be.
All 2 of them, us. You know?
JJ Claxton. He will be heartbroken.
Exactly.
The one dude who leaves comments on our YouTube videos, him too.
That guy's pretty cool.
Yeah. Really, we'd be disappointing all the TikTok watchers of the world, and I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that.
Well, I mean, I don't think that really matters. You know, I don't think they'll see it. You know.
No, you're right. Maybe we stop the podcast, but we just stage TikToks every week. You know, we have a script.
To stage them.
Yeah.
Oh, like those fake podcast ones.
Yeah.
They're like, hey man, did you see Spider-Man? Did you know Spider-Man is a guy who dresses like a spider?
Oh my god. That's so cool. Yeah, except not like the fake podcast. Just exactly that. It will be a fake podcast, even. Yes.
No, it is.
Yeah.
It just is a fake podcast.
Precisely.
It doesn't exist.
Precisely.
We don't record it. We do we'll just do it through Zoom, and we just
through Zoom. We're gonna leave Discord. We're gonna go to Zoom to do it. What the fuck?
We're going to Zoom.
Why?
Zoom's awesome. You know what I don't get about Zoom? Because I never heard of Zoom before the pandemic, right?
Okay.
And then when it happens, all of a sudden Zoom's the thing to use, and not Skype.
It feels kind of shady. You know, I don't trust it.
How did that happen?
I don't trust it, Steven.
Yeah.
I don't trust it at all.
Or Slackers, you know? Like Slackers.
Why'd you say Slackers?
Slackers is another site where you get
no, you were just trying to be cute. You were trying to be unique and quirky by calling it Slackers.
No, Slackers is a site where you get homework answers from.
You slack at your work and you think it's cool and funny to call it Slackers.
No, I use Teams at my work. Oh. No, I use Teams. Teams is not that good.
Might be. Teams is fine.
Teams is not that good.
It's whatever.
Teams is not that good.
Whatever. Well, Steven, let's talk about No Escape from March 11th of 2015.
Another travel title.
As always, the episode begins with a recap. This one a short recap where we see that Pentagon Jr. is pledging his loyalty to his master, who is also his love, of course. Obviously.
Kiss her.
Ivelisse does not date losers, and she wants to prove to Dario Cueto that she's worthy of fighting for a championship, and so she has to beat Angelico again. Steven, I like what you were doing with your shirt there. Can you pull it down a little bit more?
Thank you. Yeah.
It's a very stretchy collar this week. Oh my gosh, show your chest off, man.
I think this might be one of those shirts I had in middle school where I just started like chewing on it. You know?
Yeah, let's go.
You know what I mean? Like back then in the days, people just chew on their shirts and be like soaking wet.
Yeah, I would do it all the time watching TV. It wasn't middle school; it was more like elementary school for me. But I get it.
I don't know when I grew up, to be honest. Honestly, I feel like I don't remember middle school at all, like personality-wise, you know?
Yeah.
Foreign to me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like I think I remember elementary school more than middle school for some reason. I don't know how that works.
Middle school was just a blur. That's so hurtful. We met in middle school, Steven. You don't.
Yeah, you know what I met in middle school?
Who?
No wrestlers. I had never met any wrestlers.
I thought you were about to say your mom, and it was going to be really hurtful.
Your mom.
I appreciate you not saying that, though.
I could have done like these nuts joke. They've been really fun.
Oh, yeah, we can run it back. I'll just edit it and post. Yeah. Let's do that, Steven.
Yeah.
Okay. So ask the question again.
You know, I don't really remember much in middle school. You know.
Oh, you don't?
Like this one guy.
Oh, the one guy?
Yeah.
Me? Because we met in middle school.
No.
No? What was his name?
No. Slugma.
Like the Pokemon Slugma? What's Slugma?
Yeah, his parents were really big Pokemon fans, and they named their kid after Pokemon. And then the guy got bullied a lot, you know.
Oh no.
Poor guy.
That was like really great foresight on the parents' behalf to name him Slugma like 14 years before the animal existed, you know.
I know, they're really smart parents. You know? They know about it. They were workers for Nintendo. They created Slugma.
Slugma.
Yeah.
Slugma. Jesus Christ!
It's never gonna end.
I hate you, Steven. So
after the recap, what happened?
Well, no, we have one more part of the recap. We have King Cuerno, and he hates Johnny Mundo, and they had a double count out last week, and they kept on fighting after the match, and now tonight they're gonna fight in a cage. Okay?
Why is it a cage again? It's just like, oh, we're gonna do a cage match.
I don't know, because it's not like it's not like Johnny's been trying to escape. It's not like there was outside interference. I don't really know.
Maybe it's like the fence they went through. You know, that's a cage, like, right? Like a quarter of a cage.
What fence did they go through?
It was like in a brawl after their match. They went through a fence.
I'm gonna be honest, Steven. This week and last week for the Johnny Mundo Cuerno match, I phased out completely, and I barely remember any of it.
I feel like for I feel like for Lucha Underground, I keep like phasing out and just doing stuff in the background instead. You know?
I have a shit ton of notes for one of the matches tonight, though, so that's exciting. But before we get to any matches,
20 minutes long.
Yeah. Before we get to any matches, Steven, there's a huge highlight just right off the bat. And that is like front row in the crowd. We have the white guy from Hot Tub Time Machine. He's just there watching.
Oh no, that's the Hot Tub guy I was thinking of, not the Hot Tub.
No, Hot Tub guy was last week, obviously.
Which one is it? From
the white guy who's dating like a really hot girl now, who's out of his league.
Oh, is he Adam Scott? Right?
Adam Scott. No, he's from Parks and Rec.
Yeah, that guy.
No, not him. No, like
so not the one that actually mattered. Was it Chevy Chase?
Chubby white guy with long hair. Not Chevy Chase. No.
Clark
Duke. That is it. Clark Duke.
I don't care about this dude. I'm gonna be honest.
God, well, he was front row, man.
Wow, they really went down.
This is going to be important to the Following Lucha lore in like 200 weeks because he's going to be a guest host of Monday Night Raw, okay?
Oh my gosh, foreshadowing, dude.
One day in the
I think for the guest host Raw era, you have to watch a 3-hour show every day. Or
we're not. It was two, fortunately, but ain't no fucking way. I'm going to fast forward through all those matches because we're not going to have Vampiro on commentary, so there's no reason to watch the matches. Yeah.
We're matching the skits and that, like, it's supposed to be like the Bella Twins, I assume, right? Because that's all they did during the guest host. They were just like introducing the guests to people,
like holding on to Bob Barker, getting them all horny. I love it. Good for them. Well, Steven, after we see the hot guy, he's not a hot guy. I take that back. After we see the guy from Hot Tub Time Machine, we have our first match of the evening, and it is Pentagon Jr. versus R. Hennis. And the idea here is that Pentagon's been fighting all these losers and breaking their arms.
He's going up a tier of jobbers.
Exactly.
We're on level 2 jobbers now.
He's moving on up in the world, fighting Arhennis, who I did not realize was a level 2 jobber. I was very much under the impression he was a level 1 jobber.
He's not a level 1 jobber. There's no way, right? Level 1's like they have like a minute long match. Okay, this is like at least 3 minutes long.
You think he's a level 3 jobber, Arhennis?
No, level 2 job. This is a 3 minute long match.
Oh, I thought the levels were based on the minutes. You know?
No, the levels are based on their power levels. You see, it goes by scaling. Yeah.
How much does him being Sin Cara's brother factor into his power rating?
I don't know, cause Sin Cara is a pretty. I don't know. Is Sin Cara a jobber?
No.
Sin Cara.
Yeah, and Mystico at this time I think is a big deal, so it has some value. Sure.
2015.
Sure. In Mexico.
This is after like the 2 Sin Cara's arc, right?
Yeah, well after. That was like 2010.
Oh no, this is Lucha Dragons, wasn't it?
That's a different Sin Cara, Steven.
Oh.
That's Hunico.
Oh.
Don't you know there are 2 different Sin Caras?
What? They didn't explain that to me when I watched the WWE.
The blue Sin Cara was from Mexico, and he was a star in Mexico. Sin Cara Negro was Hunico. Hunico was never a star in Mexico, and Hunico was the Sin Cara that was most recently in WWE and got into a shoot fight with Karl Gotch. Not Karl Gotch, Simon Gotch.
And Chris Jericho.
I
love he just beats up people. That's so awesome.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But no, Arhennis, I guess, okay, level 3 jobber, whatever. Matt Striker says that Ricky Mandel, one of the other guys Penta's already beat, one of the level 1 jobbers, he had his clavicle reconstructed. That's fucking crazy.
Wow.
Steven, you know what bone's your clavicle?
It's right here, right? Like in the upper arm.
It runs across your chest, your clavicle. It's that one.
How'd that happen? He just like put his hand back.
I don't know, man. But he broke his clavicle. That's fucked.
Did he break both the arms, like snapping it, or?
I have no clue. I think your clavicle is like 2 pieces, because like there's one on the left, one on the right. Maybe I think they connect in the middle, maybe. But
is it the thing that connects it to like the joint from my shoulder?
Sure. He had to have it reconstructed though.
Yeah.
Famous B.
I'm not a biologist, dude. I know this.
Me neither, man. Famous B went to a surgeon. They didn't say what he broke, but he went to a surgeon. And Vinny Massaro, they have no health updates on. He went to a therapist, actually. You're right.
He's dead.
Vinny has passed away. But Vampiro says he loves Pentagon's attitude of aggressivity, which is just so true, man.
It's aggro, dude. I thought it was going to be like Blue Demon coming out for this match.
Don't say it like Melissa and Matt Striker. Just say Blue Demon. Blue Demon. Blue Demon. It's Blue Demon, man. It's so true.
I don't know. I thought it was gonna be Bluey, right? But then it wasn't. I was like, oh, I forgot this guy existed.
Yeah, I was really sad it wasn't Bluey. I got real bummed after that. You're so right. But what made it all up to me, Steven, is that Front Row was a basketball player from the NBA.
A lot of celebrities this match, dude. It's crazy. There's a lot of like celebrities.
There was. Well, there's the basketball player, and he fucking hated Pentagon. He was booing all Pentagon shit. And then even further back in the crowd was Josh Barnett. He was just there hanging out, having a good time. Yeah.
The LA people, you know.
Let's go.
It's crazy.
But Arhennis is actually getting offense during this match, and the crowd hates it. They're booing the shit out of poor Arhennis.
Fuck this guy, dude. Who is he? He's not wearing a cool mask.
Honestly.
You know? His mask is stinky.
It stinks so bad. But Pentagon hits a package pile driver on him after like 3 minutes. And then Arhennis tapped to the arm murder move, the one that breaks clavicles. And then Pentagon breaks his arm. And then he says, I did it for my amo, which is so cool. I am also doing it for my amo.
I do it for my amo too.
Yeah? Who's your amo, Steven?
Me.
It's just you? You're doing it for yourself?
Just me.
I thought the lore was that you had Dewdrop. Dewdrop was your girl.
Was it Dewdrop? Was Dewdrop my girl?
Yeah.
Shoot, you're right.
Or like at least your girl looks like Dewdrop. So
my girl looks like Dewdrop?
Yeah, you're doing it for your girl.
I feel like we're gonna get canceled for saying that, like eventually, you know?
Why?
I don't know.
Why would you get canceled for saying your girlfriend looks like Dewdrop?
I think Dewdrop's a beautiful woman, you know?
Exactly.
Myself,
you wouldn't date someone you didn't think was beautiful, I assume.
I mean, the beautiful people from TNA.
Yeah.
It's a good fraction.
Yo, so true.
I forget who was in it, to be honest.
Steven, I'm going to rehash some bits, because on my other podcast I do. I asked this question to my dear sweet co-host.
But me about this.
Wow. I asked a question. And that question was, if you have a minimum rating, like if you were to rate another person, their attractiveness on a scale of 1 to 10, is there a minimum rating you would go in order to have a relationship with this person?
No.
No,
But
you're
the
open
problem
to
with
a
these questions
1.
were like, see, I feel like for every question, it's like, oh, rate this person, rate yourself. Everyone says either 6 or 7 because that's like the average number, you know?
Yeah.
Like in school, it's like, oh, 70 is average. So I assume everyone just says 7 or 6.
No,
I'm gonna
7's a
say either
pretty high
7 or
number.
6.
7's a pretty high number.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
At least for
What do you see?
attractiveness.
For attractiveness. Well, I don't know what attractive looks like, you know?
You get to set that
Something goes,
definition
man.
for yourself, man. So I'm asking you, on your scale of 1 to 10 of attractiveness, how low are you willing to
Is
go?
7 like, does 7 mean like they're attractive, but just average looking attractive? They're just average
I
looking
think above
dude?
average. I think 7 is above average.
Above average? So
I'd say
60's average then,
I'd say
right?
average is 5 to 6, 5.5
5
to
to 6?
6.5 range. Yeah.
Okay.
So what's your minimum? How
Probably
low
go-
are you willing to
I'll
go?
go a 5.
A 5. You
Or
will take
4.
a 5.
5 or
or
4.
a 4 if they
I
have
don't know.
a
I don't want like a disc, and you know, I don't want like a body, like just a corpse. You know, really suck.
Well,
you
is
know
that
what I
your
mean?
definition of a 3? Because I worry what
Of a
2 and 1
1.
are for you, man.
No, one's just a dead body. I assume.
Okay. No, that's fair.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that Reddit post where the guy was like, "Am I the asshole for keeping track of every college woman's and their favorite colors and stuff and their personality traits, and I share my frat boys?"
What? Like every woman at his college?
Yeah, apparently like he like keeps track of what women like certain types of women, right? Like just like specific women and what they like and what their favorite color is, and he makes like a Pokédex out of it,
Well, like-
and shares that at his frat
Oh.
house. It's insane. And he made a post like, "Am I the asshole, guys?"
No, he's just a thoughtful guy. He cares about these women,
Yeah.
you know? He's
He's
a
like
sweet
Ash,
dude.
you know? He's completing the Pokédex.
Exactly.
Good for him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's wonderful news. And it's like it's such a wholesome Pokédex too, you know? It's not like anything, you know,
For
like
his frat boys.
well, I mean, yes,
know?
for his frat boys, but it's not anything controversial. He just wants to know their favorite color. You know, like
Right,
that's
he just
pretty
wants to get to know
sweet.
them, you know?
Yeah.
He wants to get to know every woman.
Steven, what's your favorite
girl.
color?
Her color? Probably purple.
That's so good.
Oh, fun fact about purple. Did you know, I learned why it's a royal color. You know
Royal?
why it's a royal color? Yeah. So back in the old days when we had ink, purple was the rarest ink because it came from the rarest squids.
Whoa, the rarest
That's why purple.
squids.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, for them ink sacs.
That's so exciting.
And that's why purple is a royal color.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That's so crazy. Oh my
I know,
gosh.
I learned that from trivia night.
That's so good. If I were to have anyone on my team for trivia, it'd be you, Steven.
Yeah,
You're my
it'd
number
be
one
me.
pick every day of the week.
Get everything right.
At least about that fucking medal from FCW in like 2010. You know, any questions about
what
Florida
medal
Championship
did
Wrestling?
they get in FCW that Seth Rollins beat Dean Ambrose for?
Any Florida Championship Wrestling or cruiserweight division questions? You know,
Who
we
beat
fucking
TJP
got
for the
on
title?
lock.
Hell in a Cell.
Yeah. Who the fuck? No one.
Who
That
did
match
it?
did not happen. Who beat
Wow.
TJP for the title? Nobody.
Yeah, Hell in a Cell. Yeah, do you
Was it
remember?
Spanky?
No.
Shit, I
It
don't
was,
know.
Brian Kendrick.
You're a fucking
I don't know,
asshole.
isn't
I
that
just
crazy?
said Spanky.
No. Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Did you not know
I'm not
that's
that
his
much of a
nickname,
mark.
Steven?
I'm not that much of a mark
You
for Brian
loser.
Kendrick.
He's Spanky Pants Brian Kendrick. You don't know that?
You don't even know who beat Leo Rush for the title.
Leo Rush had the title?
Exactly.
Was it Jordan Devlin? The now JD McDonough?
It was Jordan Devlin.
It was?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm so
Let's go.
smart. Let's
I think
fucking
immediately
go.
after winning the title, I think he got like canceled or injured, one of them, or both. I think it was both.
Jordan Devlin's not canceled. He's in NXT now. Main roster.
No.
Or
He
main-
got canceled for a bit. He got allegations against him.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Good thing he's still with the
back.
company.
Yeah.
Well, Steven.
I mean, he's a UK guy, you know.
It's
They're
so
indestructible,
true.
dude.
So true. It's not even like the NXT UK brand keeps all their terrible people with allegations. They actively send over the Americans with allegations against them to the UK. It is so fucked up.
I love that. Like, hey, did you do this back then in like 2018? We're gonna send you to UK for a bit, dude. You should
Yeah,
cool
yeah.
down, you know. Just chill off there.
So, Steven, Pentagon breaks Arhennis' arm, and we move on. He beat the level 3 jobber, which is great news for Pentagon.
What nice for Pentagon, dude. He's rising up
Nice.
the ranks.
Exactly.
It's crazy how like building him is just him just destroying jobbers, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, he's getting
Like-
that Braun Strowman treatment, man. Let's
The
go.
Ryback statement, you know. The Braun.
The Ryback
treatment.
statement is my favorite
Yeah.
move. That's my
The
favorite
Gunther
submission.
specialty. You know, all these events of people destroying jobbers. to
Jobbers
get
like
built.
fucking Ricochet. What a loser. Honestly. Was his match with Walter good, or was it a squash?
It was half and half squash.
Oh,
I don't know.
that's kind of
Honestly, though, like it's I don't know. I think this is a cooler wrestler than Ricochet. You know.
At least at this point
Just
in
in my
time,
opinion.
yeah. If we were to go back to like
sure.
2015, I don't know if I'd have shared that same sentiment, but
Nah,
green
well,
hair
2015
Walter
was pretty cool,
versus
you know?
Prince Puma. Oh my god.
Have you seen people like being like, dude, Walter looks so scary around those fat guys. Like something about fat people just really scares me, man.
Who said that, Steven? Who the fuck said
People
that?
on Reddit. It's you on Reddit.
Like now they're saying that, or back then they said that?
Well, no. When he puts pictures of him, like his weight loss, right? Like the guy's like really good looking now. You know, he's a very handsome man.
Mm-hmm.
And so I mean, like a before and after picture of him being fat and him being like fit, right? There are some people in the comments like, yo, Walter looks more scary when he was fat, guys. Like, I don't know. You know?
Yeah, no, fat people are terrifying. You bring up a good point.
I'm scared of fat people.
So
man.
backstage, Steven, Phoenix is
Yeah.
there. He's in the locker room and he gets approached by Katrina, the woman he's been cucking Mil Muertes with.
Oh my gosh.
I know, it's exciting. And she says, Phoenix, you may be a man of 1,000 lives, but Mil won't stop until he takes all of them.
Might take a while for him, you know.
A little while. But she says the only way that you can stop him is by burying him. Oh
That's
my
an AW thing to say.
God. Yeah. Oh, she winked at the camera afterwards. That was cool. And then she disappears spontaneously. She like vanishes. Crazy.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
She's like a ghost woman, dude.
Oh my, I think she's just a magician,
Crazy.
actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm having
She's like
second
Chris
thoughts.
Angel. Just poof.
And so we go from that, Steven, to another backstage, or not even backstage, this was like more like a vignette. And holy shit, it's another Konnan video, Steven.
Dude, these are crazy. I love these.
Yo.
'Cause they look like you know, like those hype videos from like parody movies where they're trying to hype up like some like badass dude, right? Like the ones on like a TV screen that's like supposed to look really like comedic and over exaggerated,
Yeah.
right? It looks like that.
But it's
for Konnan,
very
it's like it's
serious, and it's for a very
Yeah.
old man. Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's so sick.
Because they make him out like he's gonna fight people and destroy them, you know?
Hell yeah.
But
and
it's Konnan.
Well, again, if you remember to last week's vignette for Konnan, one, it was fucking insane as he stood there in the lightning. But also, they showed one bit of footage of him, like not in the vignette.
when he was younger.
Not even. No. They showed one bit of footage of Konnan, and it was him getting beat up by Cage.
Oh, last week. Yeah. That was
So
great. They
This
showed him like,
week-
hey, this is how he died. Brian Cage killed him.
It was a little sad.
That was sick.
But this week he's looking through a microscope and he's like building weapons, I guess. I couldn't tell what the fuck
I
was
don't
happening.
know. What's his gimmick? Is he just like some shoot fighter that's like so badass?
He builds canes.
Yeah.
And then he was just staring at three men in hoods.
Wow.
Which I don't yeah.
Really important.
And then he started saying words at the end too, and was like, I want you all to fall beautifully like a thunderbolt. And it's like, okay, I don't.
So is he like a lightning guy now? Is that his
I
thing?
guess
Just
Conan's gimmick is
electricity?
he likes lightning. Yeah, he
It's like
controls
static
lightning.
shock. Is he still a manager?
I don't know, because Puma hasn't been in these vignettes. I don't know what the fuck's happening.
He's the most electrifying man in sports entertainment right there, that Konnan.
You are so right. But like, why is it so cryptic? Why is everything? Because I don't think we're just doing a bad job explaining. I think the vignette was just confusing. Like I don't.
Well, it's literally Konnan in lightning and rain. Like you can't really explain it, you know. You just have to see it.
What is it supposed to be getting us hyped for, though? What are they going? What are the
Konnan.
plans here?
Is he gonna wrestle? I don't know. Is he gonna manage?
I
don't
really
know.
hope he wrestles.
Like, imagine like Zeb Coulter had like a promo pack for him returning. There's a bunch of like people shooting and like soldiers like just shooting shit in like the American
Yo.
flag and like eagles just soaring across the sky.
That'd be badass. Oh my god.
That's the equivalent of it.
Yeah.
But the Zeb Coulter just comes out.
him and
you
his
know?
scooter. That'd be so sick. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
We gotta do that. We gotta do a fan edit. Yeah, we gotta do our own
gonna
edit
do that
of
right
Zeb.
now.
You really should, Steven.
What song do I pick? I'm gonna pick that one like what's it on the Jared Leto song? What is it? The one
30
for, like,
Seconds to
gaming.
Mars?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I think it's
Well,
the
that's
Kill.
the band. Yeah, I think it is the Kill. Yeah,
That song. Yeah.
But it's Zeb
That one they use for the
because
memes.
you can't
I love
have
that song.
because you can't have a song that actually fits the vibe. You know, you cannot have a patriotic song. That would make no sense. Okay.
That's so good.
Yeah, you get Jared
Now we're
Leto.
making this. I'm making this tonight.
You
My
fucking
night
better. We'll
project.
put that up on. Do it vertical style so we can put it on our TikTok.
Okay, I do it vertical.
Yeah. And also have only one bit of footage of Zeb Coulter in a wrestling ring, and it's him getting beat the fuck up. Like his scooter gets tipped over or something, yeah.
And it's like, people were flashing, Zeb is back.
Zeb is coming. That's awesome.
That's great. And we'll put like an official WWE logo on the center, on like the corner of it to make it look real.
Oh my god, that'd be so exciting.
We'll put in like when we put in captions, guess who's coming back?
Oh my! Or
you like those TikTok accounts that just repost like WWE clips, you know?
You could do it more believable and have it be an AEW promo and have Dutch is coming, you know? And people might buy it, man.
What's his AEW name?
Go real obscure and do fucking like MLW. Everyone's gonna believe you, man. They just fucking
we put GCW on it. That's what we put. They're in hot water right now, right? We should do them.
Sure, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Steven, you're gonna have a busy night tonight. But after the Konnan promo, we have just an even quicker vignette somehow, and it's just a car like driving through.
Dude, I hated this so much, cause like it's just like a goofy little like car, right? It's just this tiny car, like the least masculine car ever, and then in it you see Cuerno just driving it at like full speed, like he's punching the gas.
It's just King Cuerno. It's literally
in the cowboy gear too, right?
Yes, in his fucking chalkline jacket and cowboy hat. Steven,
so bad.
This entire segment is King Cuerno driving to the venue and parking. Nothing else happens.
No, but the best part was that like they green screened where he was driving, so all these like weird like whip like transitions. So it looked like he was like time traveling, or like going to like the hyperdrive into a parking lot. It was crazy.
But there was no anything to it. If anything, it was just confusing because the last time we had a segment with a car in it, there was a woman kidnapped in the trunk, okay? So that's what I assumed this was at first. But no.
Dude, I don't know how, but they're like making like Cuerno like the most goofy guy ever after like making him look so cool for the past like months, you know?
They can't show his outside life. You know, we got to keep personal and work separate.
Why did they make him such a weirdo? Like outside of the ring? Like why is he a cowboy?
I don't know.
Why is he driving a lame car? Just have him walk, you know, on like a horse or something.
Walk on a horse. That'd be sick as fuck. Gee, he's pulling up to the venue on a horse. I would like that. That I would understand why they're showing, you know? But they're also green screening the horse, so it's also flashing. That'd be sick.
He's flashing through time on a horse. That's how fast he is.
That's the best gimmick ever. Time traveling cowboy, Steven. That's perfect for Lucha Underground.
Wow.
Why didn't they do that?
I'm pretty sure that's like Back to the Future 3.
A time traveling cowboy?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty sick.
Sorry about that.
Damn it. Well, Steven.
We had Kabushi. Who is that guy again? Who's that guy that got thrown in the trash can again?
Kushida?
Kushida?
You said Kabushi.
No,
you're so lucky you're Asian.
I knew
so lucky you're an Asian man, Steven.
No, I knew his name started with a K, right? But I thought about Ibushi for a second. Like, what did that pop in my head? It was really weird. It was like one of those like mind tricks, you know, where your brain just kind of scrambles for a bit.
You call him Kabushi, man. It's really sad. He's been gone for WWE for like a month, man.
Well, to be fair, he's been in a dumpster for the past like 5 weeks. You know,
bring up a good point.
Keep track of him.
I agree with Tony Khan on this one, man. I agree with Tony Khan. So, Steven, we have our next match of the evening, and it is Ivelisse versus Angelico with Son of Havoc as special guest referee. This was, of course, announced last week during that really weird segment where all three of them were seeing Dario together.
Great.
And
the boys.
Yeah. And Angelico comes out first, and Vampiro says, "The girls are freaking out. He has a nice waistline, but that's not my thing."
I mean, he
that's
does.
cool.
You know,
no, he has a lovely waistline. It's just, I don't know why Vam's commenting on it.
It's just a straight line, you know?
Yeah. Why isn't he commenting on the women's waistlines? You know, that's what I gotta ask.
No, I think like the closest was him being like, people call her hot, and she is.
And she is. So true, so true. He says,
Ivelisse.
The rumors are Ivelisse is very tough, and she's a hottie. And Matt Striker says, those are rumors?
Those are rumors?
Yeah.
Huh?
Very cool, very
Excuse
cool.
me?
Also, Vampiro has no clue that there's supposed to be a special guest referee for this match.
I don't think either one knew. Because, like, I think either Vampiro or Matt Striker says, like, we don't know who's going to be refereeing this match. It's a guest.
Honestly.
Even though last week, our boy, the boss was like, hey, you're going to have a match, your boyfriend's going to be the ref.
Oh yeah, no,
And
we were
then,
told very explicitly.
Yeah. Like
What
straight up
happens, it happens.
told.
But Matt Striker says, I could sit here and tell you about gender equality in women's lib. It cuts off, Steven. His microphone gets cut off at that point.
I feel like is Matt Striker like one of those anti-SGW people?
He definitely is, especially in 2015.
Yeah.
Ain't no doubt.
Oof.
But the fact that he says they cut him off. If you go back and listen, his microphone cuts off at women's lib. So I don't know if he was where that sentence was going, but apparently not in a good direction.
Diversity in like Star Wars, he's one of those guys.
He's definitely, because Matt Striker's definitely a Star Wars fan, and he definitely does not like forced diversity. This is so sad.
Bro, I can't believe people are different races. That's crazy, dude.
Messed up.
So forced.
Messed up. And Helico kisses.
How do you say that? Ironically.
What?
Oh my god. How do people say that unironically? The forced diversity stuff.
No,
Oh my
man.
goodness.
We gotta get Matt Striker
Killing
on
like
this podcast.
part of our audience by saying this, by the way, because we're taking a political stance
Oh no, not about Star Wars.
about Star Wars. All those Star Wars fans.
It's tough.
Anyways.
It's tough.
So during this match,
And
I was really
Helico
confused,
Kisses
right?
Ivelisse's hand, Steven.
No, that's the thing. I'm so confused on like, on Helico. Is he a bad guy? Because he's just sexually harassing this chick, you know, for weeks now.
Yeah.
And this whole match was an excuse for him to sexually harass her more.
So much. At one point, and Helico
it's weird.
does a go behind, like a standing switch into a go behind. And
Yeah,
Matt
and
Striker
he humps
says,
her.
a go behind. I guess we know what Angelico's into.
Like,
It's just cool.
is it just the time diff? Like, is this what 2015 was, or is
I don't
he's
know.
just a creep?
I don't know. I was 14. I don't remember things being this creepy. But I also I watched Lucha Underground and I never caught on to how fucking creepy it was. So
It's like this guy's gimmick is just the sleazeball, you know?
good gimmick. But
It's like a real wrestler in
maybe
real life.
my favorite part of this match, Steven, it has nothing to do with the
Yeah.
sleazeball or the sleaziness.
That they mentioned Jack Evans.
No,
Did you
I do like
a
that
lot?
part where they mentioned Jack Evans. That was kind of cool. But
It's like, oh,
also,
that's good.
Son of Havoc at one point high fives his girlfriend and just gets friend zoned completely by her, which is
Rock on,
incredible. And then he pulled her out of the way of a knee strike. But I love that they
No.
high fived. That's how they showed affection.
Aw,
it was very
high-five
nice.
me.
Yeah.
Dude, every time, man, someone has to say 5 or high, I just think of that one guy, the too sweet the children.
Oh, at
Like
WrestleMania.
the WrestleMania,
Oh,
yeah.
that's tough.
Because if you didn't know, guys, when we went to WrestleMania, right, like this year, and when we were walking on the show, there were like 2 kids on a rock, I think, just hanging out, right? I guess they're waiting
With
for
young
their mom or
children, not like
something.
14-year-olds, 2 like
No,
7-year-olds.
yeah, they're like 5 or 7, right? And this dude like runs up to them and goes, "Hey kids, too sweet me," and he puts up his hands. And I think it took like the kids like 10 seconds to process what was happening, and they just too sweeted him.
Good for them.
It was
Good
it's
for
very.
them.
It's one of those moments where it's like, man, it's gonna be in my head
It's
forever.
a core memory for
But
you.
Yeah,
I
It's
understand.
gonna stain me.
I
And it's gonna be like
understand.
one of the things I see when I die. You know? When my
Yeah, when your life
it's gonna be like-
flashes.
It's gonna be like, oh,
That's gonna
The
be the
TCB
only
guy,
thing
man.
for like this entire 10-year span, Steven, okay?
Yeah.
Age 20 no, probably like age 15 to 25 is gonna be defined by that one moment.
just
That's
too
crazy.
sweet me guy, man.
I get it though. And Helico at one point pins Ivelisse, and Ivelisse is not, or she is able to kick out, right? Or sorry, no, because Angelico's being pinned. Steven, I don't know. Again, my notes for these episodes are always so
So
disorganized.
basically, what
Angelico's
happened
pinned.
is Angelico went for a kick on the boy, right? The masked boy.
What?
And then the masked boy
No,
dodged
this
the
is
kick.
the finish. No, not to the finish
Oh.
yet, Steven.
Oh,
We're
but
not
this
at
match
the
isn't even that
finish yet.
good.
We're not at
We
the
should finish this
finish
match
yet.
already. It's not even that
And
good.
Helico was pinned by Ivelisse. Ivelisse was not strong enough to pin him for 3, so Angelico kicked out. But instead of getting back up to his feet, Angelico just kept grabbing Ivelisse by the waist and shoving her ass in his face over and over again.
It's like a Joey Ryan spot.
It
but for
really
realsies.
was. And then Son of Havoc kept getting upset by it. And then at one point, Ivelisse
Bro,
was
stop
choking him
touching
with a
me.
guillotine, and then Angelico just started caressing her back. It's just really creepy spots over and over again. But now, okay, now
a
talk
good
about
guy.
the finish, I guess.
So yeah, basically, I think were they arguing, right? Ivelisse and Son.
And
Right?
Son, yeah, I don't
I don't know
know.
what to call him because Havoc's another wrestler. I'm pretty sure, right?
I don't think they were arguing though, because Angelico was about to hit the Fall of the Angels on Ivelisse,
right?
But then Havoc like dragged her down off of his shoulders. So I don't know though.
And then I think he super kicked, or was it just a regular kick?
He went for a knee strike in the corner on Ivelisse,
but then he
or a
just
running
hit
knee strike
Ivelisse.
or something. Yeah. Or he went for a knee strike on Son of Havoc. Son of Havoc ducked it. Ivelisse was there. He accidentally hit his opponent.
And then he put his body on Ivelisse's corpse.
Because despite how willing Angelico was to sexually assault Ivelisse throughout this match, he was unwilling to physically assault her, like with a punch or a chop. You know, that just is where it crossed the line. So he accidentally kneed her in the head and knocked her out. And then he pinned her.
Then he didn't. He laid on Ivelisse's corpse, which makes a great thumbnail for this episode's.
2 weeks in a row, we got someone laying on someone. So true. Yeah. Oh my god.
And then Son of Havoc like, oh man, I can't let him lay on my girlfriend for this long. And he does the quickest 3 count ever in his life.
He fast
And the match
counts.
ends.
And then
immediately after the match
top.
ends, and Helic's like, all right, no more sexual harassment time, just leaves.
Yeah.
Like he just decks out of there immediately after the pin.
It makes sense. And then Ivelisse is pissed at Son of Havoc. But there was that match, Steven. Probably the most egregious show of sexual harassment.
I don't think
in wrestling.
Is this the worst match I've seen?
Not the worst match, but definitely the most outrageous.
What is the worst match I've seen?
Probably a Sexy Star one. You know, you'd have to imagine. You would have to imagine.
Probably.
Yeah. But after this, we cut backstage, and now we're with Mil Muertes. Mil Muertes is in the locker room.
My boy.
And Katrina approaches him now. She appears out of nowhere while Mil is putting on his mask. And she says, Mil, you were a scared child alone in the dark. Do you remember that day? Because I do. It was the day when we met. But all good things come to an end, Pasquale Mendoza. And next week, Phoenix will put an end to you in a match with grave consequences. It basically grave consequences. Creed? Yo?
Yeah.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Instead, grave consequences. Katrina, the Ghost Woman, explains is just the name for a coffin match. This is Lucha Underground's casket match.
You know who had a coffin match?
Who's that?
Vampiro.
Yo.
In Wrestling Society X.
Yo. Against who?
I know. I forgot who, but was it? I think it was X-Pac actually. Might have been X-Pac.
I don't know what I like. Is that during the next match, which I guess we'll get to, is a steel cage match, and Matt Striker's listing off all the great steel cage matches in history that have been like feud-ending matches, and then Vampiro's like, oh, don't forget about Sting versus Vampiro. But he says it without irony, like he's not joking. He means it, like, you know? It's just really sad.
He's that much of a mark for himself.
Yeah,
he has to advertise his own matches. Was it Surfer Sting or like the Crow Sting?
I think Crow Sting. I'm pretty sure Crow Sting.
Was it Joker Sting? That's my favorite Sting.
Joker Sting, yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool. That's so cool. But okay, Katrina explains that once the casket closes on you, Mil Muertes, you're gonna be a dark boy alone in the dark. And 1,000 deaths are coming for you.
Wait, I thought that was... Is he the one who gets killed 1,000 times, or does he do the one?
I thought he was the one who brings 1,000 deaths to people, but now Katrina's flipping the script. She shot the plot, yeah. And then Katrina just disappears, and then Mil Muertes has a migraine, and so she's just like...
It's like, oh man, it's too much for me, man.
It's too much.
This sucks, dude.
The mind games. And then, Steven, we finally get to our main event of the evening. Johnny Mundo, King Cuerno, a steel cage.
Oh my goodness.
Shades of Sting and Vampiro. It's exciting. And the only ways you can win are pinfall, submission, or escape. Why? But it's such a trite point.
I mean, I assume escape is the easiest option, right?
It's the easiest option, but almost always. This is not a novel point. I'm repeating something I've heard thousands of times. But a steel cage exists to keep people from escaping. A steel cage exists because someone always tries escaping. The whole point of the cage is to keep people from doing that thing. So why make it a way to win the match?
It's like a what culture video.
Why make it a way to win the match? And then why would you name the match or the episode that the match happens on No Escape? When you're right, Steven. Earlier you brought up a really astute point. You're allowed to escape.
It's another Chavo Guerrero title. You know, it does with his gimmick. There's no escape from Mexico.
There really isn't. There isn't. He can try running to his family. He can try being a family man, but Mexico always finds you, man.
Dude, what a lame way to like write off your most interesting character of the first like few episodes. Just hey,
right?
He's like, yo, man, I'm quitting, dude. This place is scary.
It's fucked up.
Then he flies away or something. It's really weird.
Is fucked up. But Johnny Mundo is entering this match with a hurt knee, Steven. And the question, it begs the question.
When that happened?
Will it, when King Cuerno chop blocked him and fucked him up during his match with Cage, I think. Do you see how good my memory is? I'm impressed with myself for remembering that.
I didn't realize he had an injured knee in the entire match, to be honest, though, you know.
I don't think they really sold it. But
yeah, it's like when Daniel Bryan had like the injured arm for WrestleMania, but then he held up both titles at the end. Like magically healed for
the adrenaline, man.
Yeah.
But will his hurt knee hinder his parkour style? That's the question that Vampiro keeps asking.
And this match, that's nothing to do with parkour.
Nope, not a bit. But Vampiro says actually the opposite. He says his parkour style may come into more handy because there's a big structure around the ring or something.
But you have to like jump over parkour most of the time, right? I assume
you
don't climb.
Fucking know. I have no interest in this match.
Above it.
I turned this match on and then I just started. That's when our gang chat started going crazy, Steven. So I just started texting people. That's what I did instead.
You mean a group chat?
Our gang chat.
It's a group chat. You fucking weirdo.
Steven, why are you insulting?
Boomer.
Why do you hate us?
Boomer.
Why do you hate us?
Boomer.
You didn't even participate in the conversation.
Exactly. I'm too cool for that.
You really are.
I play Among Us.
Yeah, I understand.
So basically, I don't know. I feel like I just didn't really care enough for this story because there's no build up at all.
Yeah, it's just like King Cuerno's a hunter and he wants to hunt Johnny Mundo, and Johnny Mundo's
like it made sense. Dragon dude, you know, because like, hey, he's a dragon man. This guy's a hunter. You know, it makes sense. You know, it's just like I'm gonna murder Johnny because why not?
Yeah, it's I think not a great feature of the King Cuerno character because it's just it's a lazy way to avoid writing real story for him. Just to be like, hey, he's gonna hunt you.
Ever since he came on a cowboy outfit, I'm just kind of turned off by the character. Not gonna lie.
He looks so goofy.
And they made it worse with the car when he was driving in like his little
so
van or
goofy.
Something. It was so bad.
For Halloween this year, Steven, are we gonna dress up like Lucha Underground characters? Because you could rock King Cuerno. Well, I could do it too if you want me to. We could both be King Cuerno. We get matching jackets and cowboy hats.
Hell yeah. That'd be awesome,
so sick.
Dude.
Who would you be, Steven? If you got your first pick, who would you be?
I'd probably be either Citizen King Cuerno or like, I don't know.
Citizen King Cuerno. That's a good one.
Maybe like Gearhead Cuerno. That'd be pretty cool too.
Dario could be really fun.
Dario?
To dress up
I don't think people get it, you know?
No.
Dario's just a guy in a suit.
And a key around his neck. And a key around his neck.
And a key.
And you could have like a Red Bull that you can carry with you.
Maybe Dragon.
The Drago would be crazy. I don't know how you have the money for that, man.
Me neither.
I could do Angelico. You know?
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Highlights like middle schooler.
Yep.
Yeah.
I could do Sexy Star. I'll do Sexy Star.
Sexy Star.
I'll be Sexy Star. You be Chavo. Oh my god, couples costume, Steven.
Let's go.
Oh my god, your Chavo costume would be so lame. Just a bandana and a black t-shirt.
Does he wear a bandana?
Yeah, he always wears a bandana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. And we could order you a Chavo shirt. Yeah. It'll be great.
Bandana like it's like one of those poncho shirts, right? I think.
Oh, that was his WWE gear. Yeah, those ponchos.
Oh, I must be confusing my Chavos. I'm sorry.
Or we could do WWE couples costume. You as Chavo from that era, and I'll be Hornswoggle. You know?
Yeah.
Hear me out. Yeah.
Awesome.
This match though, I had no interest in. It was very back and forth, and I only wrote down a couple notes. One of them is that Matt Striker said, "quote People who hunt do not have hearts or feelings."
This is real opinion right there on like hunting.
Yeah. You know, he might be all like anti-SJW, but at the end of the day, he is an animal rights activist. Okay.
Hunting animals, big no. But hunting humans, that's
different story.
It's a good sport.
Hunting dragon people.
You know who could who could hunt people unironically?
Who?
Logan Paul.
What do you mean?
He has enough money to start like people hunting?
To start doing like that Netflix the Hunger Games parody?
Do you think Mr. Beast could do that? Just like hunt people for sport with his money? Be like, I made 12 people fight to the death for $5 million.
For $5 million, they definitely could. Steven, would you do that? If Mr. Beast hit you up and was like, Steven, $5 million, fight to the death. There are only 9 other competitors.
I don't think he says fight to the death. I think it says fight.
Oh, like, yeah. Fight, and then you learn when you arrive.
And then I learned on the way. You 12 people here are gonna fight to the death for $5 million. And it has like the Mr. Beast music. That'd be great.
I think
you could probably get away with it, right? Just manslaughter.
Definitely. It's not manslaughter. It's not That's murder.
Well, he's not murdering them. You know, they're killing each other.
He's putting them in an environment where they have to murder each other, man.
No, they're on an island, not in the Americas, that he bought with his Mr. Beast money. Yeah.
You know what? You bring up a good point, man. So it's his own personal island. So he's allowed to murder. You're saying?
I assume he has one, right? Like he just buy one anytime he wants.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Personal island?
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. This is.
I was more interested in the cage match itself.
Oh, so much more interesting. Because Matt Striker even is so disinterested. He starts talking about predators at playgrounds at one point. It's not even it's not a joke.
Why does he have knowledge on that?
I don't know.
Well, I guess he was a teacher at one point, right?
Yeah.
Maybe he has a history of like destroying predators at schools.
Which, by the way, Vampiro said it again this week. We're like 6 weeks in a row now. Matt Striker, that's why I always say it. You are my teacher.
I think this is the first time Matt's actually replied to it.
He did. He said, "You're the only one." That's what he said.
Because I legit think Vampiro just saw a YouTube video of Matt Striker once being a teacher. It's like, all right, this is my thing now forever.
Good gimmick.
This is my personality now.
Yeah, honestly.
I just feel bad for like shit talking Lucha Underground because like this is what our show's about.
But if the show's not entertaining, we're allowed to say it's not entertaining. Which, by the way,
it's weird because I like both these guys. It's just not interesting like at all.
I got so pissed off though near the end of the match when they're both climbing up to the top of the cage, and Johnny Mundo knocks down Cuerno, and he's about to win. By the way, this cage is so tiny. That does not go very high into the air.
They didn't have the budget.
Johnny Mundo standing up is almost as tall as the cage.
They didn't have a big enough building for this match.
I guess, but it's legit like the size, the height of a UFC cage. You know, it's not impressive. And Johnny is about to win, but then he decides, no, I can't escape like this. I can't be a coward, which I love.
I can see this.
I loved that Johnny decided not to just climb over. And he decided instead to stand on top of the cage and hit like the gnarliest starship pain ever. It was sick looking, Steven.
It's like a teabag in Halo when you kill someone. It's just a disrespect right there.
Yeah, honestly. He legit like 4 rotations on the starship pain off the cage, and he pins King Cuerno. It was awesome.
He meteor crashed him, that poor Cuerno guy.
Like the move, like legitimately, I don't know how you could get that move, that spot to look better than it did. It was crazy.
Camera angles, probably.
No, don't say that.
And that was a close spot. That's the only thing I remember from this match. I don't remember anything else.
Only other note I have is Vampiro says to end off the episode, "Sometimes when you hunt a lion, you get torn to shreds, son.
You just die sometimes.
Yeah,
you know,
true.
It really sucks, man.
Son, yeah, and that's how the episode ends. How did you feel about No Escape, Steven?
I liked the first match. I didn't even like the first match. I expected it to be the same as any other Pentagon match ever.
I was most intrigued by the Son of Havoc referee match. But that's not saying a lot.
The first match was a match. Second match I just hated.
There was a lot
Third match was a spot.
Yeah.
Like just one spot I cared for. Cause like most of the steel cage matches ever in history, just guy gets thrown to a steel cage. That's it, you know? Mm-hmm. Like that's the only spot they can do with a steel cage.
I always
it's just
think
they get thrown into a cage.
On Legacy versus D-Generation X in a steel cage match, because fucking it was like dumbass it was dumbass Ted DiBiase Jr. climbed out of the ring, and so it was 2-on-1 against Cody, and DX just won. You know,
they redid that spot with like Chris Jericho versus what's that one? The Hart Dynasty.
The Hart Dynasty?
Yeah, with Tyson Kidd and
who is
Davey
his partner?
Boy Smith.
Yeah, who is his partner?
Oh, probably Big Show.
Yo.
For Chris or?
Was
it for Chris or for the Hart Foundation Dynasty? Well, are they the Hart Dynasty or the Hart Foundation? What are they called again?
The Hart Foundation was like the actual group from the 90s.
That's the real one, right?
Yeah, the Hart Dynasty was Natalia.
Why did they just call them the Hart Federation?
Why would they call them the Hart Fed?
The Hart Fed.
Why? That's a bad name.
No, I think the Hart Fed sounds awesome. Oh well. Do you have anything else to say about Lucha Underground?
Not
'Cause
really.
I feel like we
I've just
didn't
been
really talk about Lucha
disappointed.
Underground this much.
Yeah.
It wasn't good. I like the Konnan segment. That was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
honestly, Konnan's been carrying. Okay.
He's like Shaw from the early episodes. He just carries this.
Yeah, Konnan's been built
Yeah.
up to be a legend, and King Cuerno has been knocked down to be a fucking loser.
Dude, they ruined King Cuerno so quickly.
They really have.
I hope he gets it back, you know?
I'm never gonna be able to watch NXT ever again. This is so sad.
Well, in NXT, he lost to, was it one of the Don guy?
Yo, Tony D'Angelo.
So now he's, like, part of his group now, you know?
Yo, that's pretty
Yeah.
crazy. Well, Steven,
Yeah.
I think it's about time we start talking about the week of in professional wrestling from when this episode of Lucha Underground aired. You want to get to it?
Away. Yes.
Okay. Yo, Steven.
Wow. What's up?
I am going to be honest. Not much happened in wrestling during the week of March 11th, 2015.
Our segments are going to be so short this episode, man.
It might be a little bit short.
No.
I tried my best to stretch, so I had to go to sources other than Wrestling News Blog, okay?
We gotta use a WON. I hate this, dude.
We gotta.
This sucks.
We gotta.
When do we resort to WON? Like, when is that gonna happen?
When we have enough money to pay, when this podcast can afford a Observer
Yeah?
subscription, we'll do it, Steven, okay?
Hey, guys. Hey, you Wrestle Crate. Give us crates.
That's
and
not
money.
how that works, yeah. Or we can sell the stuff we get in the Wrestle Crates. Yo.
Can you do that?
Yeah, why not?
You say, like, hey, I have this really rare autograph from, Virgil. You know? It's awesome.
I need to get my Virgil action figure signed before he dies. I gotta.
Whoa, what the heck?
He's knocking on death's door, man. But the thing is,
Dude,
I've met Virgil
kinda
multiple
dark.
times. He just always charges $50 for an autograph, which I
To be
can't
fair,
fucking do
that's
that.
more
shit.
times than what most people have met Virgil, you know?
I mean, yeah. No, you're not wrong.
Most
It's
people,
just,
it's like 0 times.
I have multiple.
At most 1.
I have multiple copies or multiple. Fuck it. I have 2 of his action figure. His Toys R Us
Why?
exclusive action figure. I have 2, one in box, one out of the box.
Are you just a big Virgil fan?
Yes,
Or,
I'm actually a massive Virgil fan, and so
Wow.
I have the one in the box that I want to get signed, and I have the one out of the box where he has this little table set up where it says Virgil Wrestling Superstar. Because the fact
Why'd
that
you
that
make that? That's so mean.
no, that it came with the figure.
Oh my god, that's
Yeah,
awful.
that's why it was a
That's
great
so
figure.
mean.
It was a Lonely Virgil action figure it was Toys R Us exclusive, which that's
Yeah.
fucking incredible that they made that, man.
How'd they make this?
That was it was like 2017, maybe 2018.
It's like those you know, like those SpongeBob meme toys that are just so garbage because just like SpongeBob characters but meme form in vinyl.
Well, like, yeah,
It's
that's
the
what
worst
it
thing
was.
ever.
Toys R Us was like shutting down their doors, and like Mattel was like, "Hey, let's get one last run in here," and they made like a Dr. Isaac Yankem figure too.
I love that.
Like
This is the last exclusive for Toys R Us. Virgil.
Virgil and Isaac Yankem. It was crazy shit.
How much is that
man.
Virgil figure worth now?
I don't know. I don't know how many people are interested in having a Virgil figure.
Well, now that he's dying, maybe more.
Maybe. Guys, go
Probably
donate
shouldn't say
to
that.
Virgil's GoFundMe, you know? Go help him
Please.
out. We don't want him to die.
I don't. I love Virgil.
Yeah. Fuck money, man. He needs that fuck
Awesome.
money. Go donate. So, how much is it looking for, Steven? How much does it go for on eBay?
What's it called?
Virgil WWE Elite action figure. What do you mean?
Okay, let's see it. Ringside collectible. It's $24.99.
No, that was because Ringside it's sold out. It's been sold out for years. They just have this like the market price. You're the what's it
Oh.
called? Yeah. Go to eBay. Go to recently sold.
eBay.
Do you
Okay,
need me to
okay,
do
okay.
this, Steven?
No, I can do it right now.
Oh
Let's
my
talk about
goodness
events.
gracious.
Oh, it's $60.
60?
Yeah. You got a
Unsigned?
rarity on you, dude. Yeah, you got a rare
Yo,
one.
I
dude.
got 2.
Wow. Well, one's open.
That's true. That's true. What's it? I'm never gonna sell that shit. Oh my god, no. But
Oh.
it's just so crazy because it's him in his convention gear, you know, with the little. That's oh my god, I love Mattel.
I mean, they made it more jacked, you know?
Yeah, you know, you're right. You're right. I need to. Part of me wants to get into collecting action figures again, but only like the really fucking weird shit. You know, like
Yeah.
the Virgil stuff.
I always want to get like a Bo Dallas figure. I don't know why.
I got the bow, man. I got the
Like the one with the Believe shirt. I think that was,
I got
I think only
it.
2 figures I ever wanted in my life. It was a Believe like figure or like a Finn Balor demon figure.
And
Those are
Tucker.
Pretty cool.
Don't forget Tucker.
And Tucker. Well, I own a Tucker.
Yeah.
I own all the Tuckers
I
now,
own the
I think
Finn
about
Balor
it.
Demon and I own the Bo Dallas. I don't have the Tucker, sadly.
Dude, I own every Tucker figure that they ever produced. And that's awesome.
Fucking crazy.
You know?
Yo, when Tucker dies,
right there, dude.
this is gonna be crazy.
When Tucker dies,
when Tucker dies, that value is gonna skyrocket.
Oh my gosh, Tucker's tattoos are so bad, man.
He has tattoos? Oh, he has the one on his chest, doesn't he?
Exactly.
Oh man. Oh man.
You know what's really bad tattoos? I learned.
Braun Strowman?
Like I watched like an old Christian video today. Tomko?
No, it's Tomko.
Guy's tattoos are so bad.
Yo, that's awesome. Can we
It's
talk?
like the most 2000s tattoo ever, dude. It's like a bunch of lines.
It makes sense. It makes sense. It was for the time, you know? But you know who has maybe the worst tattoo in modern wrestling that not enough people talk about? Was
it Lance Archer?
Well, his tramp stamp was pretty bad, but in his gravestone tramp stamp is
like
still pretty bad.
Black City now on his back. Yeah.
But Braun Strowman's water park tattoo is the shittiest thing in the world. Okay.
The band Water Park.
No, I don't know what it actually is, but the first time I saw him on TV, I saw it and I was like, that looks like a water park on his arm. I don't think it is, because it'd be a really fucking weird thing to have tattooed on him, but it's like, it's watercolor and it's really shitty, okay?
It's just water.
Yeah, it's bad. And he has a Superman tattoo.
Not
why is this it? Not really.
I mean, it's a popular tattoo, I assume, right? Superman.
How many people do you know with a Superman tattoo?
I've seen images of people with Superman tattoos. It's good enough, right?
You know, that's a great point, Steven. That's a really.
Oh my god, never mind.
Point.
Superman tattoo is weird.
Right? Yeah, it's so tiny on his big arm.
Well, it's not tiny. It's like covered in like other stuff. Like it's circling around the Superman tattoo. It's weird. You know what tattoos I don't get? I don't get like the kanjis that people have on their backs or like arms, like Seth. They look like a weeb, you know.
A little bit, but it's tough because most of the people like weren't even around when like anime became a big thing here. You know, it's so sad.
Right.
They got fucked. Like I think I've told the story before.
Man. Stonks down.
I was in freshman year of high school and I had a 21 Pilots sweatshirt with kanji on the back. And one day,
no way! Don't tell me.
A kid approached
Did some weeb walk up to you?
He was like, "Do you know what that means?" And I said, "I think so." And
no, I'm not Japanese, you fucking loser.
Well, because on the website when I bought it, it said what it meant, and so I told him what it said, and then he was like, "Oh, it's very close, but not quite." And then he started explaining to me, and then I've never worn it again.
Fedora.
I've never worn it again. Actually, while we're recording this podcast, I got a text from that guy's brother.
Oh wow,
yeah,
nice for you.
Pretty crazy. But
that's great.
Fuck, I've never worn the sweatshirt again because
you burned it.
No, I still got it, man.
Nice. I mean, I wear my anime shirts in public now. That's okay and acceptable.
Yo,
I wear my anime shirts. You know, it's
I hope
nice.
you get bullied. I wore my Elias shirt in public today. You know, this is like
wrestling
one of the
shirts are never coming. I don't know.
One of the more
I
socially
feel like it depends on the
acceptable
wrestler,
ones.
you know.
Yeah, like today.
Like if you're like a Shawn Michaels shirt, you'd probably be like, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, right outside my apartment today, there was a guy on a run, and he had a Macho Man and Ultimate Warrior shirt on.
Yeah, Macho Man's a pretty safe shirt. Choice, right?
Yeah.
Is Hulk Hogan one too, or is he like known as a racist with people?
That's tough.
Cause I don't know. Yeah.
I want to get, you know, I was going to say, well, is it a Hulk Hogan or a Terry Bollea shirt? But then I had the idea, we should make Terry Bollea shirts. Where it's him and it says Terry in big letters.
I mean,
that'd be awesome.
The one time I did have a wrestling shirt in public, it was an NWO shirt that we got at WrestleMania. And I think it was a stoner in a park. It was like, yo, NWO, man. And I was like, yeah, man. And he smelled like weed.
You smell?
It was great.
Oh, that's crazy. That's awesome.
It was next to the JFK death spot where he died. It was sick.
Oh, so nice.
Yeah.
Steven, we need to go back and listen to all the episodes of Following Lucha to find all of our t-shirt ideas. You know, because we gotta follow through. We have the Big Papi Chulo or whatever one from Mr. Cisco. Or no, Lil Cholo riding solo. That's what it was.
Cholo riding solo.
And
we should make it like Han Solo's like face.
Why?
Oh no. We give like who's the guy again?
I don't know.
What's his name again? What's the guy's name again? In the crew that we like?
Mr. Cisco.
Cisco. Yeah, we give him like a Han Solo like vest and jacket.
Oh shit! And he's in the pose with the gun.
Yeah. He's shooting like Greedo, but it's not Greedo because copyright, so it's gonna be like Big Rick or something.
Of course.
Or Drago. Wow. Drago would be pretty cool.
What were the other things that did we want to make an urban thing T-shirt?
I think we wanted like one of those like crappy Walmart shirts of us on it.
Of us on it?
Yeah. There's like a really crappy like Walmart style like press on shirt.
That'd be crazy. Oh my god, yeah.
We have like
I'm
these
down.
like roster pose.
Yo.
We're just like crossing our arms or like just standing still.
That'd be sick. Oh my god.
Great.
Because we could sell that shit as a Following Lucha shirt, man. That'd be awesome.
No one's gonna buy it but us.
Yo,
but I'm happy for that.
Yo,
you know,
we could definitely get some of our friends to buy it. Ain't no doubt. You know,
some.
we could
I
get.
kind of want to make a crappy like Walmart shirt. I think those look so funny.
Yo, I'm writing it down. This weekend when I'm home in San Antonio, I'm gonna try to make that of us
Alright,
two. Send me a photo of you with your arms crossed, looking crazy. Okay.
Do you want matte or just blank face? I don't know what they usually look like.
Do like a cool guy face, you know?
Oh, like the gamer like the esports gamer pose. Because like every like gamer in esports has like the crossed arms, looking mad like pouty face.
All the wrestling ones are like arms up like this, kind of, you know, like and smiling.
Yeah. Like Enzo, like hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Precisely. Well,
I don't even know we're gonna cut this part out. We're just mumbling at this point.
No. This is good. This is great. We're not mumbling.
Rambling.
We're making sounds and poses, but it's wonderful podcast content. Don't even worry.
So what happened this week? What we're supposed to talk about? Past like 5 minutes.
Not fucking much, man. Hold on, let me write down my note to make a Following Lucha t-shirt. Guys,
Okay.
merch coming soon.
I think besides that, WrestleCrate, you know, guys, I'm just saying WrestleCrate, you can have at least 2 more people sub to your box. Me and JC, you know? I'm just saying WrestleCrate, that's 2 more customers than yesterday. I'm just saying, man.
Well, we're not customers. Well, we'd be getting it for free is the thing.
Well, I'll still buy it if they sponsored us. You know?
I would.
I'll still buy it. Yeah, I give it to my mom. She's like, who is this Virgil dude?
Yo, if
Burn
there's
the
a Virgil
pictures or
signature
something.
in there, I will buy it. I lied.
Spoil us.
Yeah. I may have a Virgil signature from one of those things. Shit. Steven, week of March 11th, 2015, Drew McIntyre was on Impact. Impact was in the UK. And Wrestling News
Was he
Blog
yellow?
lady was cumming herself over Drew McIntyre's promo. Okay?
I mean, like, the dude was very attractive, man, you know?
no, he was very handsome. He was like
Especially
really
if you're a
young,
middle-aged
too.
mom or something like that. Like,
Yeah. But she
Yeah,
wasn't
oof.
cumming herself over his physical appearance, but how good of a promo
Oh.
he delivered. And I was like, you know what?
Was
I
it
gotta
like,
check this out.
Was he like, I am a Scot, I'm so good wrestling? It was like that.
No, it
It was
was
his promos in the WWE.
not quite like that, unfortunately. The Chosen One. It wasn't a Chosen One promo, sadly. He was
No.
talking about how everyone has to stand up because professional wrestling, it's run by people who are out of touch and don't care about the fans. And the fans are the ones who
No.
should be making the decisions. The champion
No.
should be determined by the fans.
No.
And so he says it's time.
That's what he wants us to think.
It's time to stand up because the champion should be fighting for and then he asked the guy in the crowd next to him, he asked for his name. What's your name?
Yeah.
And then he said, Alex, fighting for Alex. And he gave it to a girl and she said her name, fighting for her.
Alex.
And then there was a guy who said his name was like really feminine. It was like Ashley or something. And then he did a double
Ashley's not a
take.
feminine name. There are guys named Ashley.
Yeah,
I know a guy named Ashley. Like, at least 2.
2 guys named Ashley.
I mean, they usually like shorten their names to, like Ash. So I guess that's probably why. Maybe.
I don't know anyone named Ashley, man. Ain't no fucking way.
What?
Not a guy's name. No way. You're a liar. But Drew
You're being
McIntyre's like
misogynistic.
asking all their names. He's like, the champion should be fighting for all of us.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay,
AE dub. AE dub.
like cool promo, I guess, man. But
I
Wrestling
think
News
he had
Blog
one
lady
good
loved
promo in
it.
his life
Oh shit.
for Drew.
Sorry, I forgot the final line that really drove it home. He said,
Yeah.
fans don't want sports entertainment. They want professional wrestling.
Gosh. Dude, I hate that joke so much, by the way, how like big of like a joke like people like I don't know what I'm saying, but
I know
the
what you
biggest
mean.
like running trope with wrestling fans is that they always have to say like these inside terms, you know?
Yeah.
And the worst one is saying sports entertainment because it's so lame, you know? Like it's like you're doing what it like the word exists to be stupid, right? And like make people say it. So they're just like spreading the word more about sports entertainment.
No, because okay, yeah, because
just
sports
so- it's just so
entertainment is not a
lame.
household
No.
term, right?
Right,
WWE,
right.
one of the words in it, believe it or not, is still wrestling. You know,
I mean, so and entertainment. You know?
and entertainment. You bring up a good
Yeah.
point. That wasn't their choice per se, but one of the letters is entertainment. You know,
I mean, no one because of the ent, you know? Yo, you going to the ent, bro? No way. I hate the ent.
the int.
I hate the inter.
I don't even know. Instead of the
Federation
dub,
is the Fed, dude. No, the Fed.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Federation, silly.
You're so right, Steven.
Silly goose. The dub is the good guys.
You're so right. You're so right.
I don't want to shit on AEW. I just think like it's so easy to shit on them.
But no, I get what you mean. Where like the ha 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 sports entertainment is it's a big trope at this point. But in 2015, when Drew McIntyre said that, it was probably like kind of a thing. It was probably kind of not revolutionary, but like a big thing that a former WWE guy said it. You know, maybe.
And now every AEW guy has to say it. You know.
Yeah. So, well, like at least they're playing into it and making it really cheesy with Chris Jericho. You know, like I like that.
I like Jericho's thing right now.
Yeah.
I think Jericho's thing right now in AEW is pretty cool.
Yeah, which goes against everything you were just saying a couple seconds ago, but...
No, I'm talking about fans. I hate fans.
Oh, yeah, fans are kind of gross. Why do they all smell, Steven?
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. So, by the way, Total Divas is having their season finale soon.
What? That show ended?
It's not series finale, season finale. This is March 2015, and they announced that the next season will be coming back in July of 2015.
Wow. So close.
April, May, and June is gonna be a tough time, man.
Those are the bad years.
Yeah,
the bad months.
The bad years.
It feels like years.
Honestly, without Nikki and Brie on my TV.
Oh man. How many more days till Total Divas?
But
fuck, 20.
The big cliffhanger to get you coming back is the season ends with the Bella Twins in Mark Carrano's office, and they're offered a new contract for 3 years, and they don't.
Will they sign?
They don't know because Brie wants to start a family and Nikki wants to explore her other options. So will they sign?
What?
We don't know.
Nikki wants to explore other options like Dancing on the Stars.
Dancing on the Stars is my favorite show.
What else was she offered besides Dancing with the Stars? Acting?
She started the Bellas podcast, so that's pretty big.
I'm pretty sure she can be a wrestler and have a podcast. It's not that hard to have.
She started Birdie B. Her own
At least
clothing
Brie
line.
has like an excusable one, you know, just being a mom.
Yeah, also,
but I assume
with a
they
really
know.
cute kid. Oh my god.
I assume the entertainment knows about her wanting her to be a mom, right? I assume they like, you know, make their contract around that.
About Brie?
Like, yeah.
Brie doesn't seem like a person who wants to be like a pop culture icon, you know? Yeah. I don't think that's her bag.
She ain't Nikki.
No. Brie she wants to live her life, you know, and I respect it. I would like to live my life with Brie Bella. If anyone has Brie Bella's phone number, if you could give it to me.
How do you think she feels about watching like Daniel Bryan just get murdered every week? Well, I guess not right now, but back then.
I'm sure she loves it. I'm sure she absolutely loves it. Yeah.
Every blading spot's like, oh, this is awesome.
Exactly. And we need Daniel to be taken out permanently, like just coma maybe. That just
Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna be the guy that injures Daniel so hard that like they just get shunned from wrestling forever?
Oh no! Imagine if it's Wardlow. That would like ruin him. God.
If it's Sammy Guevara, it makes sense to me. But like if it's Wardlow, like you know, if it's Wardlow,
good storytelling. If it's Sammy, you know. Good storytelling if it's Sammy or MJF, honestly.
This storyline's so real, guys. He injured Daniel Bryan for real, but they're playing it off like he did on purpose. That's crazy.
Yo, blur that line, Steven. So, are they going to sign? Are they going to re-sign? Who knows? What's really important, though, is that Mark Carrano, in addition to offering the Bellas a new contract, he is reportedly around this period being promoted. He is stepping into the like full role. He was just the head of female talent relations, but now he's going to be the head of all talent relations. Yes.
Wait, so who runs is men's a thing too, or is it just women's that are just the different one?
There's so much drama with the women, Steven. Okay, we got to have someone else for them, okay?
I mean, the turnover rate's pretty high in the women's division, right? I think. Or is wrestlers in general just
I only know it from Total Divas, because Mark Carrano would only work with the women. You know, that's just what, and I remember him being really weird. But
probably why
he has stepped into head of talent relations, and I thought this was noteworthy because he was just fired a few months ago for sending Mickey James her shit in a trash bag. So that's cool.
Sick.
Yeah, kind of badass.
Was that intentional? Why was it in a trash bag? Was it just he didn't have any bags left, so he just went to the arena and picked up a trash bag?
I don't know, man.
Or was he just a mean man?
I don't know. He didn't seem like a nice man on the show. He seemed kind of creepy. Again, he just seemed like a weird dude. But
dude, imagine like being on camera and being creepy. Like you know you're in camera and you're still being creepy.
well, yeah, just being that creepy as a
Dolph.
person, like that just being your vibe. You can't turn it off.
Yeah.
That's really unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's like some Matt Striker energy, you know? It's really fucked up.
Yeah.
And so
that's some Dolph Ziggler energy right here, dude.
also, Dolph is charismatic and handsome, okay? If you are handsome and mildly creepy, it's charming, Steven, okay?
You know like that one meme at the office where it's like the guy like, hey, lady, and the girl's like, oh, call 911. Or if it's it's like the slimmer drawing. It's like, hey, lady, and someone's like, oh, hey, what's up?
There's a puddle appears
It's
lower.
like that meme.
I get
It's
it.
the worst meme ever. I hate it so much.
No, it's so true. It's so relatable, man. It's so relatable.
Yeah.
But also, this is the same week where Bill Demott has officially stepped down from his roles with WWE. He was a trainer with
that
the company.
happened?
And he stepped down because of allegations from one Luchasaurus, which is cool.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, Luchasaurus
Wow.
said, hey, Bill Demott was a bad guy who was really creepy and weird and emotionally and physically abusive to all of the trainees.
Was he?
I mean, seeing as he stepped down, I would take that as a pretty good sign. And seeing as not many people defended him, I'll take that also as a pretty good sign. But I won't
have
say.
the boys with him.
Yeah. And it got Luchasaurus a gig on Big Brother this summer. So all's well that ends well, you know?
Imagine getting a gig because you canceled someone. That's so weird.
Yo.
But good for Luchasaurus, you know? Good for him.
Good for him. And
Good
then
for him.
WWE held a meeting backstage at Raw this week where they said, talent, anyone who has any issues, personal, work-related, with another person, come to the company first. Don't go elsewhere. Come to the company. Tell us about your issues. They
gotta milk it for Total Divas.
No, this wasn't a public meeting. This was like a thing that.
Oh.
Yeah. But they were like, guys, don't air dirty laundry. If you have something that the company should hide, come to us first so we can hide it. That's
A body? Yeah. We got history of that. In affairs, they also got history of that. Oh my gosh.
Just a few. I got so pissed off online the other week because someone said John Cena got a divorce because he was cheating on his wife with Nikki Bella. No, he was not. He was cheating on his wife with Mickie James, wasn't he? Just like get your facts right.
You know, that man, John Cena, man, he's got some hustle. He's got respect. Hanging out that loyalty, man. You know.
Yeah, honestly, kinda. But to be fair, I wouldn't cheat on my wife or girlfriend with Nikki Bella. I would cheat on my wife or girlfriend with Mickie James, you know? Or at least 2007 Mickie James.
So mean.
What do you mean?
My girlfriend looks like 2007 Mickie James.
No, she doesn't.
Wow.
Don't say that. I know your girlfriend. She does not look like that. Okay, no offense to your girlfriend, but Dewdrop is a more fair representation, okay?
That's so mean.
It's not mean.
I can't tell if that's a joke or not.
I just love Dewdrop, okay?
I love Dewdrop too.
Yeah, honestly.
You know she's 24/7 champion, I think. I don't know if she still is because that title changes a lot. But
good for her.
She might be.
Good for my girlfriend is also 24/7 champion. I don't know if you knew.
No
Steven.
way.
It's crazy shit.
She looks like a former 24/7 champion. That's crazy, dude.
She looks just like Drake Maverick.
He was on TV last week.
Yeah, he was backstage with John Cena. That was crazy.
Good for him. I like Drake Maverick a lot, so that's probably why I liked it.
Let's go.
Because he doesn't touch kids, like the other British dude that he had a feud with in real life.
Who?
The finger dude. The guy likes
the
finger
people. Dude. Yeah, I'm not surprised he touched kids, man. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, apparently they were on a reality TV show together or something, because they were both like wrestler dudes. I guess that's why they were paired up. And like they just fucking hated each other
in real life.
It's crazy. Yeah, apparently.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, Steven, no more backstage news. The Bill Demott and Mark Carrano drama is all I have. But
good.
In cooler news, WWE has announced that being inducted into the Hall of Fame is going to be Connor the Crusher, and they're going to start the Warrior Award, which is like,
that's nice.
Yeah, that's cool. That's wholesome.
Does it still exist?
Yeah, because Shad Gaspard, I think, was maybe the most recent, potentially.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And because I think they renamed it the Connor the Crusher / Shad Gaspard Award, which is a little bit of a mouthful, but.
What a title, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god, speaking of Shad, have you ever seen like that AEW like Rip Shad segment they did? Where it's just like a beach like shoreline like just a stock like video of it, and it said "Rip Shad."
No.
It's so bad. Let me go look it up real quick. But it's just like the most weirdest like tribute ever of like a generic like stock video of a shoreline. No, it's for AEW, yeah.
Oh my god.
And it just said Rip Shad.
Rip Shad is right, man, honestly.
Oh my god. Let me try to find
Yo,
this.
for the t-shirt that we're gonna design that's following Lucha style, Steven, we should find a Crime Time t-shirt to base it off of. Okay?
Yo,
I think that could be the way. I think that could be the way.
Oh, I found the picture.
Oh,
I found the
boy.
picture of AEW's tribute to Shad.
Save
Look at it.
for
It's
your
so
background
great.
next week. Okay, I'll find it.
It's so great.
You sent it on
It's so
Discord.
stupid. If you don't know, guys, it's just an ocean with the words Shad
boy,
Ginsburg.
that's tough.
1981, 2020.
I thought you said he was in it and he was like all ripped. That's backwards for the audience. My bad.
No, it's just a shoreline. It's so bad.
Yeah, that's tough, man. That's tough.
Yeah.
Huh. Well,
Marketing team, man, they don't get paid enough, you know.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah.
They were probably saving that for someone's graphic, like for their Titantron too, and they said to use it. That's so tough. That is so tough.
It's like with stock like foot of the beach.
They were saving it for Beach Break. This is so sad. This is so sad. But Connor the Crusher Award, first ever, and all I was reminded of as I read that story was how pissed off Justin Roberts was at the time.
Why?
He was bitter because apparently he was really like he was the one who like met Connor and brought Connor backstage for the first time.
Oh, okay, I remember that.
And was super involved in getting Connor like to meet Daniel Bryan and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, no credit whatsoever.
And then WWE like kind of I guess erased him from it. And
he got retconned.
But like it's such a weird thing to be bitter about. It's like the kid got to enjoy like the last like
but he was the reason why.
Life. Yeah. Yeah, guys give me credit. I helped the little kid, okay?
But you're not a name hold title like Daniel Bryan. You're just an announcer, dude.
Exactly.
Know? It's kind of hard to advertise you, man.
Exactly.
You got choked out by a tie.
Precisely. What a loser. I would never personally get choked out by a tie, Steven. I just wouldn't do it. It's not in my character. What I would do...
I'm so surprised they haven't done an AEW yet with the tie with Daniel Bryan.
You know, it is honestly a little shocking they haven't.
It's going to happen eventually, right? There's no way it doesn't. I mean, it can right now.
Yeah, unless it is like legit like an FCC thing and they can't do it. That might be an issue. Maybe at a pay-per-view. You know
what I realized about AEW like the other day? It's like they got so many injuries now that like that pay-per-view, the next All-In or whatever, all those debuts, man.
Oh,
all those returns and debuts together.
Oh my god. Yeah. But Steven, also this week in wrestling, WWE has officially trademarked, or at least filed a trademark for the Too Sweet hand gesture, so they can use it for the NWO merchandise.
Wow. But it was an attack against the Elite, guys. No way. That's crazy.
Because, I mean, what's a Bullet Club was using it at the time. They were putting it on their merch at the time. And they honestly, they kept on using it up until, like, being the Elite got really big. It was like another 2 or 3 years before they sent the cease and desist
before they get sued.
Yeah, so, I don't know. And then my final news story, Steven, this is huge. I saved the best for last. 2 people have re-signed to a major wrestling promotion, okay?
TNA?
Yes. And
who was in TNA?
Those people who re-signed are Matt Hardy and Angelina Love.
What? Angelina Love was away from TNA?
Well, she re-signed.
I thought her entire... Oh, okay.
Yeah, like she re-upped her contract. Yeah. Is she the one that was with Bully Ray, Angelina Love?
No,
or was that
that's
Velvet?
Angelina Ray was not. I know you were talking about though. It wasn't Angelina.
I mean, if her name was Angelina Ray, I'm gonna guess she married Bully Ray.
I think it was Valentine. Is that her name?
Velvet Sky.
The other beautiful person. Velvet Sky. That's the one.
I said that like a minute ago.
No, you said Angelina Love.
I said both, and then you ignored me.
Oh. Well, you had 2 options, and you failed the first one.
But you said Velvet Sky dumped him, right?
Yeah, in real life.
Thank God.
Like recently, I think.
Thank goodness. So that's really all the news I have for 2015, Steven. I don't know if you found anything on The Observer in the meantime, but...
I have not. It's probably something about, like, some New Japan's news or something I don't really care about.
No. That's
probably.
So sad. That's the New Japan Cup.
Or him just ranting about Raw.
Yo, I did see the main event of Raw. What it was,
what was it?
It was a handicap match between Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, and Seth Rollins, and the crowd just cheered for Randy Orton the whole time. So that's cool.
Was he the one being handicapped?
No, Roman Reigns was the one handicapped, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah, it was the Authority versus Roman. which is
Why
tough.
did Seth die for this
Why did Seth die for this?
match? Yeah.
Oh, the one at Mania?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Stinky.
But I think it's about time that we get to our current events. You on board?
Yes.
Let's do it, Steven.
Hey, man.
Yo,
Do you know what
Steven.
happened this week? A lot happened this week. And by a lot, I mean what I found out like a day ago.
Yo, what'd you
That's all
find
I
out a
know
day
from this
ago? Tell
week.
me what you found out a day ago.
Well, you see, yesterday,
You see,
it marked the first half of 2022
that's
we're
huge
almost
wrestling
done.
news.
with 2022.
Oh my God, this podcast has been going on since.
March?
That's not as impressive. I was hoping since
Yeah.
January. That's tough.
Nah.
Huh. Well,
Yeah. Hasn't been that long.
the 3-month anniversary of Following Lucha. Let's go.
Wow.
It has to be more than 3 months, man, right?
Are we gonna do like a year special where you just do like the Following Lucha awards and we give it fake titles to wrestlers, like these
Oh,
fake
man.
awards, like best finisher.
We might be that might be too much of an on-the-nose ripoff of Deadlock because they do the Deadies every year. You know,
That's such a, like a easy concept, you
the
know.
followies. Is that what we'll do?
The Luchis.
The Luchis.
The Luchis.
Yo.
We could do like worst finisher, like what Dave Meltzer does, and it's only AEW guys who win it.
Yo, we got to do Wrestler
You
of the
know.
Year, but we give it to Ray Phoenix.
Jobbers?
No, Ray Phoenix, because that second episode of Lucha Underground, Matt Stryker said that he was Wrestler of the... Wait, was it Phoenix or was it Puma? I don't even remember our own bit. He said someone was Wrestler of the
No.
Year after like 2 matches. But
I think it was Phoenix.
let's go. Phoenix is a Wrestler of the Year confirmed. Every
Yeah.
year.
Well, I don't want to do like an actual award where it sounds really marquee, like Ricochet, most underused wrestler right now.
Most embarrassing Ricochet moment of the year.
I think we do that one. I think we do that one. Yeah.
Yeah. What if they're all Ricochet themed awards?
Oh my god, that'd be great. Best Ricochet theme, best Ricochet entrance.
Best Ricochet girlfriend? It's Tessa
Oh my
Blanchard, Casey Catanzaro, the ring
Ricochet
announcer.
awards, what do we call it?
Oh my gosh. No, the
The
Trevors. The Trevors.
Trevor's.
Oh
This
my
sounds like a
God.
good bonus episode. I like it a lot. Good bonus.
Wow, I can't wait for the Trevors.
Yeah, poor Trevor.
That's so exciting. Oh my god.
It's okay. His body is like a Greek god, so it's okay to bully him. You know?
It is. It is. It
Yeah.
is. So Steven, current events.
I love that picture of him with the hair, by the way. I think about it sometimes, like him with the hair. It's like it's like the mom cut. It's so weird looking.
I don't know why he
Poor
thought it was a
Trevor.
good idea. It was not a good idea, but it's where we're at in life. It's where we're at in life. Steven,
Yeah.
Logan Paul has signed with WWE. I hate to
Dude,
distract from the
unironically,
Trevor
though,
news. Mhm.
It's probably like the biggest wrestling like signing ever.
Logan
You know?
Paul, the biggest signing
Unironically,
ever.
One of the biggest
Ever.
wrestling like signings. Yeah.
You
You know
think
how many,
so?
you know how many subscribers he has, dude, and is like known by people.
How many?
He has like 22 million subscribers on YouTube.
Do you know how many
just
people
YouTube.
The Rock is known by?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, children like Logan Paul.
Do you know how many children like Moana?
Do you know how people know The Rock from Moana?
Probably a lot of
Number gets
children.
smaller.
You
No,
know?
I think Logan Paul, unironically, is a really big signing for the WWE. Like, I think it's
I think it's
good
pretty
for
cool,
the
yeah.
WWE.
Yeah, I think it should be
People
fun.
complaining are just guys who don't actually watch Logan Paul, you know?
Well, like,
They just don't like him. Which I guess is fair if you don't like him.
it's just
You
crazy
know?
there were so many budget cuts a couple years ago, and it was like, oh,
Logan
you know,
Paul.
cost concerns.
You know he's getting like a Brock Lesnar contract
Well, yeah,
too, right?
they just signed the
Yeah.
man who wears a like $1 million fucking trading card around his neck. You
Mhm.
know, like he's
Awesome.
his price tag's gonna be high.
I know.
It's gotta be. But,
I mean,
you know, they
but like,
can't
think how many
afford.
people like. There's a lot of people he brings in too, you know, to the companies like Eyes.
How
like,
dare
bunch of
you?
children, of
the
course.
Major Brothers were the only reason I watched WWE. Okay, so
Mine was Shanky. I haven't watched wrestling until 2022.
Yeah,
and then I saw
honestly.
Shanky for the first time. Like, oh, I love wrestling, man. This is awesome.
like WWE thinks like when they hire like Indian wrestlers, they're targeting like the big fan base over in India, but it's actually it's just you.
me.
Yeah,
It's just me.
You just love all the
I
Indian
love it.
wrestlers.
Is Veer on TV still, by the way, or is he done?
Veer, I think he's still there
Yeah.
beating up Dominic. Oh my, that would have been such a good gimmick. It's been 6 months and he just beats up Dominic like every week since WrestleMania.
He's like the Edge. He's like the Edge of John Cena, like Dominic. He's like, yo, I'm here, Dominic.
That'd be such a great
catch
way.
The shaking the pink right now.
A great way to write Dominic off of TV because people hate Dominic. That's the common sentiment right now, which is so sad. Because apparently he's very bad. Apparently he's like gotten worse as a wrestler since he signed.
Well, I mean, to be fair, his matches are all the same. Him just getting shit on.
It's so sad.
You know, it's all his matches. Him just getting shit on, and then Ray like, oh no, Dominic, you can win, and then Dominic just loses, and Ray's like, oh man, my son, he's losing, and then Ray fights them and. That's every Dominic like rivalry ever.
But I'm saying we can write him off of TV by having Shanky or Veer or both of them. Honestly, just attack him every week. Yeah,
no,
just relentless beatdown. You know, or no, it starts on Raw. It's Dominic's on Raw, and he gets beat by Veer every week, and he has to go to his dad, and he's like, "Dad, I can't do this anymore. I'm going to SmackDown." He shows up on SmackDown, and then Shanky starts beating him up every week. Okay, and then he has to leave the company. Yeah,
all the big Indian dudes.
Yeah, he just has to leave. He fucking quits WWE. That'd be awesome, man.
I like Dom. I think Dominic's fine. I just think he should go to NXT. Like he really needs to go to NXT.
He might benefit.
You know?
He might benefit from it.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, but they're probably already paying him main roster money. You know.
Yeah. So they kind of did it on themselves. You know.
I guess so. But when are we getting Santino's daughter on the main roster? That's my question. Please.
I don't even think she's on NXT right now yet.
She is, right?
No, she's probably NXT Level Up or something.
That's my favorite show. That's all I watch.
Yeah, what a great title.
I watch 1 hour of wrestling every week, and it's.
I'm just excited for AEW to sign Jake Paul. You know.
Yeah, that'll be.
He's gonna come out and like, hey guys, I have a special announcement this week. And that's what AEW happens, right? It's like, why just made the biggest signing? This multi-millionaire YouTuber is about to come out right now. And then it's like, it's every day, bro. It's every day, bro. It's every day, bro. I said it's every day, bro. And Jake Paul comes out, took the biggest pop ever, and all the fans are like, whoa, I fucking love Jake Paul. I'm rubbing my nipples so hard on this. And then that's it. I didn't.
Did you
think
say
that far.
Miz?
No,
it sounded like you said. I thought you meant to say oh man, but you said oh Miz on accident. I got really Miz.
Awesome. But yeah, that's my fantasy booking.
Yeah, that's beautiful
for
booking,
AEW.
Man. Wow.
Of them saying Jake Paul, I didn't really think that far in ahead of like what I would do with him.
It's all about like, the moments, anyways. You know, wrestling is a company.
All about the debuts.
Yeah,
you know?
honestly.
It's all about the debuts, you know. Nothing else matters.
Take it up with Keith Lee. You know, poor Keith Lee, poor man. What's he been doing?
Did you hear about Keith Lee like wanting to get sued by some Redditor?
Wanting to get sued?
Yeah, because like apparently one of his gears for his show was like the Keenan and Peele or whatever like logo, like you know like the them just like posing together.
Okay.
But it's like Nick, like Nickelodeon. Cut that word out, by the way. That sounds weird. All right, you got it right. You should cut that right now. Mark it down right now.
I don't know what you're talking about, Steven. I don't know what you're talking about.
I
don't know what you're talking about.
Should we just reset that take? I don't know. So some Redditor made like a Nickelodeon like logo for like Keith Lee, and
they didn't want to it. They didn't want to his gear.
Like the segment's so bad, we're skipping the segment. No more. Just cut out the entire section.
Just cut out the section.
Just cut out the entire section.
I think I'm just gonna do a bleep over it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. This is all staying in. This is gonna be
no. Have it just be something like Nick part, but just cut out really like early. So just end.
Why would you want me to do that to you, Steven?
Okay, but yeah. So where were we? So now we're in, right? Like everything's edited down now, right?
Alan Angels left AEW.
What?
Alan 5 Angels. I know, it's heartbreaking. It's a huge loss. You know.
Who is he?
What do you mean who is he? He's Alan Angels. He's 5. He had a really competitive match with Kenny Omega in like May 2020, and then they hired him. And then they took off his mask, and then he was bald. And then he was on Sammy Guevara's vlog for a while.
Yeah.
But at first, because he was in the Dark Order, Steven, right? Like, that's what he is. Like, he's 5 of the Dark Order. And when it was first announced that he's no longer with AEW, everyone on Twitter was so pissy about it. They were like, "Oh my god, I can't believe AEW ruined the Dark Order. They had so much potential. They were like on top of the world. They ruined the
Dark Order?"
But they were like so good. Like, why do they keep releasing all the Dark Order guys? Why do they keep doing this? They were
so good. Like Johnny Hungy, Silver, that guy's so good, man.
But like everyone was so fucking pissy about it, so like passive aggressive to AEW, and then it came out.
Evil Uno, man.
Then it came out like an hour or two later. He decided not to resign. It was his decision. You know, it's like, guys, just fucking calm down, okay?
Man, I can't believe people are willing to leave their jobs because they're not getting featured at all.
Yeah, and it was a great explanation too. He was like, "I am 24 years old.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he's so young. I'm 24 years old. I want to spend some time on the indies so I can get better and then come back." And so, like, that's badass, you know, when you get to make that decision. Like, good for him.
Yeah.
You know? I hope it goes well.
Dude.
I hope it goes well.
Yeah.
And then also in Sammy Guevara vlog news, I do know what else happened, Steven. Fuego del Sol bought his own wrestling ring.
You can afford that?
I mean, it was a big deal for him when he posted it online. He was like, "Hey guys, finally got my wrestling ring," and he posted a photo, and it's just in like his parents' backyard. It's really unfortunate. And then Goldust responded to him because the ring was being built again just in his parents' backyard. It looked like there was no covering, no protection, no anything. He was like, "Hey man, you should probably like cover it up in case it rains." And then Fuego was like,
Did it rain?
I don't know if it rained. I hope not. But Fuego's like, "I'm considering my options right now," which makes me think he can't afford a tarp to cover his ring.
Good investment.
Yeah. I hope
What's his contract pay?
It can't be much because he's still allowed to work indies and stuff like that. So.
But he's featured on TV like prominently, right? Not prominently. He's just on TV sometimes.
He gets beat up on Rampage by the House of Black, if that counts.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you know, if Tony Khan wanted to pay me to get beat up by Aleister Black every week, I would take that contract.
Gladly do it. Gladly.
Absolutely. But one company's loss is another company's gain, Steven, you know, so I'm sure Alan 5 Angels will be brought up to the Fed
5 Live
real soon. Yep.
Follow it too.
NXT champ.
205 Live +1.
If there's a man to beat Braun Breaker, it's fucking Alan Angels.
Yeah. He's throwing the breaker.
He really is.
That's good.
But NXT had their own loss this week, Steven.
With COVID or?
Rest his soul. No, death, actually. As Troy 2 Dimes Donovan was murdered.
Why are you laughing at that?
Because the dude got fired for failing a drug test, and they wrote him off of TV by having Tony D'Angelo kill him. That's crazy. That's insane. They showed them on top of a bridge saying, "Well, I guess he's swimming with the fishes now." It's just like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Like, shout out to that one dude in the TikTok comment section who was pissed at you for insinuating he was in the mob. Dude just killed someone, okay? He is gang affiliated. Ain't no doubt.
I don't get that, by the way. The guys shitting on me for that because, like, that's literally their gimmick. You know? Like, I'm not being racist. It's the company being racist.
Why would you stereotype the Italians as being mobsters, Steven? You know?
I'm sorry.
They only come out and talk about killing people and then actually kill people, okay? Stop stereotyping.
Man. Oh, man.
Honestly.
Oh, man.
But yeah, rest in peace, Troy 2 Dimes Donovan. Miss him dearly.
This isn't funny. Why are you letting someone die?
I'm sorry. I get nervous. I laugh when it's my coping mechanism. I'm sorry.
That's what people say.
It's true.
That's what they all say.
It's true.
It's true. It's dang. This is stupid.
Stupid reference. What the fuck?
So did you watch Forbidden Door?
No, but I did listen to Kurt Angle's podcast, and he said one time in early 2000s he was supposed to beat Hulk Hogan, but Vince McMahon was too afraid to tell Hulk Hogan he was gonna lose, so he made sure Kurt Angle was in the room with him when he broke the news to the Hulkster, just in case he got upset.
What gonna do? Bring a Glock and shoot him? What you gonna do?
He said, I think Kurt Angle said that Vince was afraid Hulk Hogan would be able to talk Vince out of his decision. So if Kurt Angle were there, Hulkster wouldn't talk him out of the decision, you know? And so he told the Hulkster, hey, Kurt Angle's going to tap you out. And then apparently he told Kurt Angle to get like really close to Hulk Hogan and intimidate him. Kurt Angle said he wasn't going to do that. He was just going to sit in the room. But yeah.
Was this like
crazy?
Was this like drugged out Kurt Angle or like?
Had to have been.
No.
You know what?
That era of Kurt just really stinks to think about, you know?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know. He was going crazy.
I just like the image of Hulk being on a Glock, though. I think that's pretty funny to me.
But he's too afraid to pull it out of his tights because Hulk
his
Hogan.
mustache, like handlebar, just grabs it, becomes a gun. All right, Hulksters.
And that's when Kurt Angle busts in. That's crazy.
Just tackles him. Oh, it's so good. I love this. This is good storytelling right here.
Good booking. We gotta start our own fed.
Good booking.
Yeah,
honestly. We're gonna have my own universe where I make videos about it, and
we're gonna hire Kurt Angle not to be a wrestler, but to be a security guard for you.
I mean, to be fair though, he does look like a pretty good security guard, you know, Kurt Angle.
In the year of our Lord, 2022.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
But more losses in the world of wrestling, Steven. I did not watch Forbidden Door. No, more losses. Yeah.
Oh.
Kenny Omega was on some Twitch stream.
Did he die? No way.
He's passed away. Kenny Omega is no longer with us. His surgery was a massive failure.
Surgery from that long ago.
Yeah.
You just now got him. Wait, it was on cooldown. Waiting until Forbidden Door to kill him.
Complications from his surgery. 6 months later, Kenny Omega has passed away. He said that if he has one more setback with his recovery, with his rehab, he's just never gonna wrestle again. He's just gonna quit.
Whoa, really?
Yeah. I don't know if he
that's
means
like his
it.
personality trait.
I mean, it is though. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking rip AEW then. That's kind of like their guy, you know? Kind of sucks.
Rip
for them.
AEW? Because fucking Kenny isn't gonna be there?
That was their dude.
Sure.
For a while.
Okay, yeah, Kenny's really good.
That was their dude.
No one likes Kenny Omega. People pretend to like Kenny Omega.
People like Kenny Omega. I can name 5-star matches of him, like Kenny Omega versus Japanese Man. All right, that was a banger, dude. It was 15 minutes long. You know how good that was? It was that long, dude. That's why it's so good.
You are Asian, Steven. You're just so lucky. Anyone else would have to cut that out of the podcast. You know that.
No.
Yes.
No, what's
So, this is an audio medium, Steven, okay? Before you say something like that, you should preface it and say, "Hey guys, I'm Asian," and then you get racist, okay? Thank you.
Then I become a racist.
Thank you.
How's that racist to say Japanese man?
Don't say that. Don't say the J word.
Japanese man.
Don't say that.
I'm sorry. Joshis.
Thank you.
Like male.
Thank you.
The young lions.
Thank you. You're just afraid to say Japanese, so you call all of them young lions? That's crazy. You just call them all young boys. That sounds much worse, actually.
Yeah.
Well, Steven. Yeah, no, Kenny, it might be retiring, but I doubt that. Even if he has another setback, he's not retiring.
I think you're being worked right now, dude.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I'll be honest. I just read the headline.
Yeah.
But, Steven, again, one company's loss is another company's gain, okay? All these companies, they're dropping guys like Troy and Allen and Kenny. What cool names these wrestlers have, by the way. But again, one company's loss is another's gain. Mickey Mouse, Disney, Steven.
The House of Mouse?
The House of Mouse.
Holy crap, dude.
Has gained and simultaneously lost a massive addition over the past week.
No.
It was discovered that working the Jungle Kingdom Animal Kingdom Jungle Cruise attraction was none other.
The movie with The Rock.
That's the one. Do you know who was working the attraction, Steven?
I do know, but I need to act surprised for the TikTok.
It was Joey Ryan. Joey Ryan.
No way, the penis man? Oh my god, I love that guy.
The penis
Wait,
man.
I don't love that guy. I can't say that.
You shouldn't say that.
No.
We don't love Joey Ryan here, okay?
Did they realize he was like a sex predator or?
Well, that's the thing. Apparently, Disney said they ran a background check, but none of the allegations were like made against his shoot name, so they didn't come up during his background check.
That's so funny. They didn't go against his shoot names. All right, he's in the clear, guys. What was on his resume?
His resume?
What do you think his resume was?
Oh, because he can't include the past fucking 20 years of his life. You're right.
Yeah.
Shit.
What was it? Just entertainer?
Maybe,
but like for what?
Maybe it was an audition, you know? Because I imagine you have to be entertaining as like a tour guide.
Right. I assume he was like the guys on the actual boat, right? Like acting, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But it seems like, honestly, if you weren't a sexual predator, a great gig for him, you know? Like, because you get to be like kind of creative, but it's like stable, like financially. You're getting a salary, I imagine, you know?
How about penises?
Yeah, but
like the elephant's fifth leg, you know? Stuff like that.
What?
Elephant's fifth leg.
He probably shouldn't be talking about penises, man. I'm going to be honest.
Ryan, I have to.
No, but I'm just saying Joey Ryan probably shouldn't bring that up on the boat in front of children. You know, just like the probably wouldn't be the move. You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
But
maybe
the allegations didn't come to Disney's attention until a Reddit post where there were photos of Joey Ryan.
Reddit make a man lose a job?
Reddit made a man lose a job, and that man was Joey Ryan.
Really sucks for Joey Ryan, you know?
Yeah.
It's like trying to make a living, you know, because he kind of needs a job.
Like, on one hand, you feel like, oh no, dude lost his job. But on the other hand, you're like, oh no, he lost his job for good reason. Right? Like,
but he also like lost his job. Like, he was just chilling, you know, just minding his own business. Got fired by Reddit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it
really sucks for Joey Ryan. Like, what other job can he get? You know, his resume is pretty much nothing right now.
I don't feel like the Following Lucha podcast should be the podcast where we sympathize with Joey Ryan, you know? I struggle with that.
The film.
Oh, okay.
I just hate Reddit.
Oh, we hate... Okay, this is not pro Joey Ryan. It's anti-Reddit.
Squared circle. I hate that Reddit.
Fuck Jervis Cotton
I like
Belly.
real Reddits.
I don't mean that.
Like, wrestle with the plot.
Yo.
Rest in peace.
Fucking... Someone needs to get it started again because, okay, listen here. Look here, listen. There was a Reddit for all the women of the MTV's The Challenge, okay? It was called MTV Challenge Beauties, and it got taken down. But since someone has started MTV Beauties _2, okay? And that also got taken down. But another person started MTV Challenge Beauty _3, and that one is still up. So why isn't this happening in Wrestle with the Plot? That's the question, okay?
Exactly.
I don't feel comfortable going to Reddit and typing in WrestleFap. Just, I don't feel comfortable doing that. But
yeah, I don't want to fap to wrestle. Exactly. I want to watch it for the plot.
Exactly. Exactly. So Steven,
Yeah?
Joey Ryan is working at Disney, or was working at Disneyland, no longer.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not
Dude, that would have been crazy.
What's like wrestlers in Disney, by the way?
What do you mean?
Because like all the NXT people, they always go to Disney.
Well, no fucking shit. They live in Florida, in Orlando.
Yeah, but like there's Universal. It's just better.
No,
Universal's better than Disney. That's why.
Such
yes,
a lie.
it is.
That's such a blatant
lie. No, it
lie.
isn't. What does Disney have that Universal doesn't? Do they have Transformers? No. Do they have Marvel? Now they do. But they used to not have Marvel. Okay. You know what Universal has? They have the T-Rex ride. That one's awesome.
They have Hulk, don't they? They have Hulk still.
The one in Florida, yeah, not the one in California, but
I didn't go to the one in California. My bad. Do they have Minions? Universal has Minions,
yeah.
right?
Dude, I remember for Minions, that line was like a minute long because you just walk right into the ride. When I went last time.
You know, it's fucking not a minute long right now, man. That line has to be at least an hour, okay?
Oh, for the Minions movie?
Yeah.
The Rise of Gru?
The Rise of Gru.
It's gonna make a Gru $1 million. I'm excited.
Oh my god, I'm so excited to see it with my girlfriend, Steven. It's gonna be so... She looks like Paige. I don't know if you know.
That's crazy, dude. My girlfriend looks like the Minion.
I'm sorry about that.
Okay.
That's tough, dude. Well.
Anyways,
I hope you have fun.
Forbidden Door happened, and there was a really big, really epic debuted character on TV.
Are you talking about Yoshihashi?
I fucking love Yoshihashi.
Yeah,
that guy is so good. I've been watching him since 2020. You know, in New Japan, yeah.
Dude, I used to watch the G1 religiously, like 2017, 2018, okay? I would fucking cry during Yoshihashi matches. I could not wait for those things to end. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, he's just so fucking... Him and like Makabe and Kojima, just the worst. The worst. But I had in my head, I need to be a real fan and watch all the G1 matches to say I watched all the matches.
At least that you watched it, you know? Unlike most fans. don't watch it.
I guess. Sonata versus Evil is one of my favorite matches. I love that shit. Evil is top tier wrestler.
I like Kenny Omega versus Person.
Thank you for correcting your ways, okay? Thank you.
Joshi versus Kenny Omega.
Exactly. The Joshi men. So
all those Joshi men.
Also, Steven, speaking of Forbidden Door, but also not really, because this is the pay-per-view before Forbidden Door, I guess Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
Hangman Page did an interview, and he was saying that he felt really good about his match with CM Punk at that pay-per-view, because when Punk botched the buckshot lariat 2 times, it made him feel very confident, like, hey, I can do a thing that not everyone else can do. And it made him really happy that Punk fucked it up, you know?
And then really Punk did it twice.
Yeah. He messed it up 2
I don't know.
times.
I thought the recovery from Page was really cool, you know? Like, he put him to the GTS. Like, hey, old man, you can't do my moves, but I can do your moves because you're old.
But... And
then they ruined that by making him not do it again.
Well, if you remember correctly, Hangman Page did lose to Punk, who swiftly vacated the title a day later.
The interim champion.
That's tough shit. That's tough shit. I wish it were Tanahashi, okay?
Dude, if it was Tanahashi, I think I'd be so for that, you know? Just guy in Japan, that's it. Like, there's no AEW world title anymore for a while.
That'd be awesome. No, I hope he's in America now defending it on a weekly basis, okay? Open challenge. Because Tony Khan announced that on Rampage this week. This episode will already be out by the time it airs. But there's going to be like a Royal Rampage, it's called, where it's like a Royal Rumble.
What are the rules for Royal Rampage?
I don't fucking know. But the winner is going to get the first title shot at the interim championship, okay?
What's it going to be?
But there are like all lame people in it, okay? And do you want to know who the winner was? Rudy King won!
I already knew that.
Oh, you fucking dick.
I already knew that.
Why'd you have to tell me? You could just like let my boyhood.
I could have said like something funny like Johnny Silver, you know? But I already said that joke too, Johnny Silver. So.
Yeah. I mean, you could have said something funnier like
Evil Uno.
Poor Evil Uno.
My favorite wrestler, Evil Uno, man. That guy's so cool. I love his finisher, the Uno driver. It's sick looking, man.
You could have said someone like Buddy Matthews, you know, maybe the more
embarrassing
Do you think
now that Kenny's gone, they're gonna push Buddy Matthews now?
Holy shit! If Kenny legit retires, they should just start calling Buddy Matthews Kenny Omega. They should just do it. Run fake.
They call him Kenny Alpha or something like that.
No. He is Kenny Omega. He has Don Callis with him. The Young Bucks are friends with him. He is Kenny Omega, Steven.
Like fake Diesel,
just
but better.
With an Australian accent, okay?
It's me. I love Japanese women and video games.
Is that what he says? Like, I love Japanese women. That's cool. That's awesome.
Oh, Kenny Omega. I like Kenny Omega, I think. Sometimes I don't.
I don't.
Sometimes I do.
Sometimes I feel like, oh, no, he's a good wrestler. But then, like, every other aspect of his personality gets revealed to me.
I feel like when you say, oh, he's a good wrestler, it just means he has like shit personality, you know? Like no personality whatsoever is when people say that. Or they're defending Chris Benoit. That too.
Stop hanging out with people that defend Chris Benoit, Steven. Okay?
No, it's epic and awesome.
Okay. My bad. But also too, Steven, more AEW news. Orange Cassidy has a brand new theme song. No longer is it the Pixies' Where Is My Mind. Instead,
that sucks.
No, it doesn't suck because
I love that song though.
His new song is his old indie theme, Jane by
I love the Pixies.
Starship some shit.
What? But the Pixies are so good. That song's so good.
Pixies was sick and it was good, but I feel like it never really fit as a wrestling theme song, you know?
Where's my? I mean, it doesn't.
You are never gonna get hyped. You know? Yeah, you're never gonna get hyped listening to Where's My Mind.
I feel like it's like a Darby Allin type of song, you know? Like something he would come out to.
Well, but his song is sick as fuck. That's the perfect song for him.
Darby Allin's song. I think he's like my favorite theme in AEW.
I hate liars. You know? It's badass, dude.
The intro, the actual like video is pretty cool too. It's like on a skateboard, but it's like animated.
My favorite theme
like
song
an old Disney cartoon
is actually MJF's. The
burning out. I love that one. At first I hated it because it was annoying, but then like you realize that's why.
Oh yeah, I'm being sarcastic. I think it sucks.
It gets in your head forever. I love it.
It's so bad, Steven. It's
what do you mean? It's
so
great.
Horrible.
But like it gets heat, you know? Like immediately you hear the and people are like, oh, I gotta cheer now. I love MGF. It's
but like,
awesome.
He can't be a world champion with that theme song, can he? Like no way.
Moxley's first theme wasn't that great.
No, I loved his little guitar, or not guitar, the motorcycle rev. I like that. I thought that was I thought that was way better than Wild Thing. I think Wild Thing sucks ass.
Oh, I don't really like Wild Thing that much, to be honest, either.
They should just simply start using his WWE theme.
Honestly, how do they need so much money for all these licenses, by the way? That's gonna really suck for the video game when it comes out, you know.
I feel like with AEW, it's not going to be as big a thing, or rather with Orange Cassidy, not as big a thing, because you're just replacing one with another, right? Simply drop the license.
Well, like, what about like video games? Like, that's a lot of money.
Yeah,
like
that's
every
fair.
year. Yeah,
that is super fair.
Yikes.
What's it? When I told my dad about about the Orange Cassidy theme song, he got so excited because he thought I said that his theme song was Jane Says by Jane's Addiction, which it's not. But my dad got so excited, he really wanted it to be Jane's Addiction, and it's not.
Dang.
I
think Teenage Dirtbag is probably the best wrestling theme ever, though.
Yo, shout out to Spider Nate Webb. Shout out to Nate Webb. We should steal it from
reactions, but that song though.
We should just steal it from him. Who are we gonna give it to instead? Shit.
Christian, maybe, you know?
Why Christian? Why?
So funny.
No.
Christian's dude, honestly, when you think about it, I think most Christian's themes are like bangers, you know? It's good music.
Teenage Dirtbag. Oh, that would be perfect for like a Marco stunt. Rest in peace.
You're gonna get the Marco stunt? Like the best theme ever?
Why would you do that? Oh my god, no, that'd be sick as hell.
Yeah.
Who's like a young kid that's like disrespectful? Like that's what I'm thinking. Right?
Like a Hook?
No, it doesn't work for a Hook.
No.
It needs to be more happy.
I think Hook's theme is good. It just takes like 20 million years.
I
to, like,
love it though. I love how
song.
delayed of an intro it is. I think it's very cool.
But for when he wins the match, that's when it's like
no, because normally I agree. Normally I agree.
it.
Like that's horrible. Yeah. Like why isn't it? But I like how it's just like a sort of like symphony playing. You know, I think that's like it's very like. I don't know, like intimidating. Like, oh my, it's just like a violin playing. That's some scary shit.
Playing.
Yeah.
You guys, where's the music? I'm so scared.
Yo.
That's how it'd be like, man. That's how it'd be like.
But who? I still can't think of who would come out to Teenage. Tony Khan should have Teenage Dirtbag. Tony Khan should come out to Teenage Dirtbag.
That'd be pretty great. Yeah.
Yo.
Like that. They don't have to pay royalties, right? Because he just appears before the show or after.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where he just screams about how much he loves Jungle Boy and that you should stick around. Yeah.
His dad's dead. You know? Isn't that crazy?
What?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. That's so sad.
Did you see Luchasaurus? By the way, he turned heel.
He has a black mask now. That's so insane.
I think he looks cooler as a heel.
No, he looks badass. Honestly, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't really care for much him on Jurassic Express.
He peaked like in 2018, I think, which is a little like when AEW started was like kind of his physical peak, which is a little unfortunate.
But I like Christian, you know. I hope it ends up well for them. I hope it doesn't like randomly fall off.
Well, no, you know, he's not permanently a heel. There's no way Luchasaurus is like permanently a black dinosaur. He's gonna go back to being Jungle Boy's friend in a few weeks.
Gonna bring back Marco Stunt. He's gonna turn heel. I'm excited for that to happen.
Yo, what the hell? Yeah, why don't we bring back Marco? That'd be sick as fuck. Yeah.
But other than that, anything else happened in AEW this week that was pretty important or worthy at all?
I don't know about in AEW, but in NXT, JD McDonough said on Twitter that Tanahashi couldn't lace his boots.
That's such obvious bait, and everyone took it, right?
Everyone. Dang. It's so funny. He's such a fun, like, weird-looking motherfucker. He has such a big head, and he wears sunglasses that make it look bigger.
His hair, though.
No, Tanahashi looks beautiful. Tanahashi's hot. I'm talking about JD McDonough. He looks fucked up.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. Tanahashi's gorgeous, okay?
Like a fetus.
Like a fetus?
Such a big head, small body.
Oh, yeah. He is kind of like a fetus. That's so sad. Oh, man.
I mean, he's hot, though, you know? Like, body-wise, he's Greek god, you know?
No. Because he's like... No? His head really makes it look like a bobblehead, man. Like...
Aww.
You're never impressed. Like
you're gonna call him a Funko Pop? That's so mean.
You could have a bobblehead of the most handsomest man in the world, okay?
Yeah, like Squidward.
Yeah, but you're not gonna be paying attention to his abs, you know? You're not.
I mean, Finn's abs, you know. Pretty face, but his abs.
Finn's just a total package, and Finn doesn't have a big head.
Yeah.
You know.
We should make like a T-shirt of just his ass. You know, just Finn's butt. But like the back of the shirt, it's like his abs.
Not where I was expecting that to go, Steven.
That's our Finn shirt.
Because you said I want a T-shirt of his ass. You really caught me off guard. I don't think I want a shirt with his ass on it, man.
No way.
Maybe of his bulge. I'll do that. You know.
The bulgy.
Yeah, I'll do his bulge. Oh my god. Yo. I don't know how to do this. I'm thinking like we could have like one of those cool like retro shirts, or maybe not retro, but like it's an actual like photograph, right? It's a photograph of Finn, but from when his dick broke the top rope, something like that. You know?
Oh my gosh, that just reminds me of like this one Cedric spot, right? I was on 205 Live. He did like the over the top like dive, or like he flip over it, right?
Like the.
You know what I'm talking about?
I
don't know what it's called, but like they jump over the rope, but like they swan-ton over it.
Oh, okay.
And his dick was just like touching. His dick just smacked the rope while like doing it.
Yo,
like that shit must have hurt so much.
That's awesome.
Oh my god. The thing was, it was like perfectly in camera too, because the camera was like right underneath him. So you just got a perfect cam of his dick just smacking the ropes.
That's sick as
It's
hell.
such a great gif. I want to find it eventually.
Yo, please, we can turn that into a T-shirt too, Steven.
Gosh.
Oh my god.
I love that. An animated T-shirt.
Animated T-shirt. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go. Then we'll have one of John Cena with an erection at WrestleMania. I would wear that on a daily, Steven. The John Cena erection tee. Oh my god.
That's awesome. Bring it to like a Chick-fil-A and get murdered.
Why?
That's awesome.
Just because John Cena has a hard on?
No. Because you can't see it because you're naked. Because he's invisible, John Cena.
Why would I have to go to a Chick-fil-A to get murdered?
I don't know.
Why would I have to go there, man?
Happened?
Are you insinuating that I'm gay? That seems hurtful.
Anything else
why would you
week? Anything else?
Well, it's just I'm a little hung up on the Chick-fil-A, but Ronda Rousey did an interview for a local radio show. No, it was probably fucking horrible. It's Ronda Rousey, and she was saying that basically for the Royal Rumble. Do you remember when she came back and won that match? She was like all very serious and super stern.
Yeah, she was mad.
Yeah, she was supposed to be a bad guy, a heel. But apparently the crowd cheered for her so loudly and were so happy for her winning that when she got back past the curtain, it makes sense honestly that she was supposed to be a heel because she was away for like 3 years.
She's a really big name that's returning.
She's a big name that returned, but also if you remember in the time that she was away, she shit talked every wrestling fan. I was like, I hate the wrestling community. I think they're assholes.
She was right.
Yeah, she's right. But when you come back and the community you're performing for is wrestling fans, it's kind of fair to assume that they would boo. And so they assumed, and then she got backstage, and Vince McMahon said, "Oh my God, they love you, Ronda. You are a good guy now. Change the plans." And so she was saying how like she didn't get to take in the moment and enjoy it as much as she should have because she blocked out the crowd because she said, "quote she expected the worst in people," which is like they're not bad people because they're booing you. They're booing you because you're an asshole. Like she's just I don't like Ronda Rousey.
Angry.
I think she seems like she sucks as a person, you know?
I liked her in Total Divas.
Was she on Total Divas?
I don't know.
I
could be making stuff up. I seen her. Have you ever seen like how she used to be part of like a Pokemon forum? Was like a moderator on that.
See, that makes me sound like I will like her and that she seems like a good person. But then maybe she's just not built for wrestling, you know?
No, maybe she just can't talk because for most of her life she's beating up people for a living.
Maybe that too.
No.
Maybe that too. But my thought is like maybe it's the wrestling thing where like it's just like you have to put up with criticism from like people, and I don't know, man. Because in UFC you also get criticism from people. Poor Ron. Well, she also didn't make it very long there. She kind of quit. So.
I mean, but she did like become like one of the most influential women in UFC.
She did. She did.
Or I guess sports history if you think about it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, UFC got really popular recently, like the 10s, right?
UFC had a boom period in like 2015 where it was like Conor and Ronda.
With Ronda Rousey, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Conor and Ronda, I think like the two of them were like right there. But I don't know.
And then they started losing.
I don't know. I just remember senior year of high school. We got to watch all the press conferences between Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor. Those were sick as hell, you know?
The match itself wasn't, but...
Well, you know, it's tough. It's tough. The press conferences probably made more money cumulatively, no? Because they sold out like 5 arenas. It's just crazy.
Really?
Yeah, man. They went to Ireland. They went to Canada. They went to like Florida.
For a press conference?
Multiple press conferences, yeah. That's where I first saw Cardi B. She performed in Ireland at the press conference there.
For a press conference at Cardi B?
They had Cardi B performing
What song?
The I don't dance now, I make money moves. Her first big one. Yeah, I don't remember what that was. It was called Money Moves, some shit. That one.
Well, anything else besides that?
Young Rock was confirmed to be starting season 3 in September. But
that's sick.
How the fuck
I still like
is
that
that
one
show
scene
in
with
its
little Roman
season?
Reigns.
Everyone
Little
loves that
Joe.
one scene. Oh yeah, Joe in Hawaii. But how the fuck?
Little Joe being like, acknowledge me. It was so cute. I loved it.
Steven, how the fuck is that show going into its 3rd season? 1, I feel like it's only been around for 6 months. And 2, who the fuck is watching Young Rock? Okay?
Probably a bunch of like people on ABC wants like drama shows like it's probably the same crowd for like Everybody Hates Chris or Fresh Off the Boat, you know?
I watched
like,
Fresh Off the Boat.
Concept. Yeah, and
it was a.
Do you know what it's about?
What was it about? It was about Eddie Wong, the restaurant owner in New York City.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Why did you quiz me?
Do you care about that?
Did you think I was lying?
Do you think you care about a guy who owns a restaurant in real life?
Cared about. What are you talking? I can't imagine Young Rock is a good, funny TV show, Steven. There's no way.
I don't know. I've never seen it.
You saw the joke
like people like The Rock because The Rock's like one of the most paid actors ever, apparently.
But The Rock's not in it.
Oh, his voice is in it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Voiceovers.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Do you not watch the TV show you talk about? Why are you blatantly hating on stuff,
You bring up a good
dude? You're like a
point.
Redditor, dude. You're
Yeah,
like
you bring up a
Squared
good
Circle.
point.
You're like TikTok.
I can't imagine watching it, man. Do we want to do that for the next outside media podcast we do instead of Lucha Underground? Do we want to watch Young
I was
Rock?
just gonna do another. I thought we were gonna do another like spin the wheel.
We can do another spin the wheel, but if we do Young Rock, then if we hate it, we can be justified when we shit on it.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
I just want to spin the wheel right now and just like that's next week's episode.
If you want to. Oh, also, by the way, before we do that, yes, so let's do that. Steven, get it pulled up. But also, 5 people today discovered that they are The Rock's half siblings. So that's 5 people discovered.
Oh my gosh.
They got a blood test back, and apparently they're the children of Rocky Maivia. Or not Rocky Maivia, Rocky Johnson. Rocky Johnson, might be. Yeah.
How?
They took a blood test, and they're the children of Rocky Johnson.
So the one that Seth Rollins did?
What?
What's that one app?
Seth Rollins is not Dwayne's half brother. I don't think.
No. I remember Seth Rollins took a DNA test, and like he got like his ancestry, and like he found out his half brother or something like that, and they met up. It was weird. It was like a while ago though.
You know?
Yeah.
My sister did that. My sister did that with her half sister.
Who was it?
Who
was it?
The Rock.
Was it important?
The Rock. Yes.
Oh
it
my
was
gosh.
The Rock.
You connected to The Rock? Holy crap, dude. That's cray.
It's so cray. Steven, let's find out what we're watching next week.
All right. So on the list, 1 through 43, it is number 39. And next week we are watching Other Psych episodes.
Yes! Yes!
Let's go! I don't know what episode it's Psych because on my list it says Other Psych episodes. So we have choices, you know?
Shit. Replace 39 with Young Rock episode, by the way.
Young Rock. I think we already have Young Rock on this.
Do we? Okay.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
we have one Rock. Yeah,
okay, good.
Number 15 on our list.
I am excited.
Wow.
What episode?
What wrestler?
Big Show?
What wrestler did we pick?
Were they? What do we have the options of? What wrestlers were on Psych?
There's Cena, right? I think.
Ooh, that'd be a good one.
Let's look it up. Psych. Oh, WWE cameos, right? Let's see.
Let's go.
Okay. Huh? Ooh, all wrestling references on Psych. Okay. Mickey James.
How
John
old
Cena?
is she? What year is the Mickey James one? Because that might be a yes.
2008.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. This is like before Piggy James.
Okay, I might.
Stacy Keibler. Paul Wright, Nikki Bella, and Brie Bella.
Together or separate?
Together. Then they're on like a Halloween episode, I assume. And then the last one
I
is
assume.
Charlotte
I assume they're in a
movie.
Halloween episode.
I mean, it's called A Nightmare on State Street. You know, that's the title of the episode they're in.
Fair enough.
So which one are you watching?
Charlotte we have as a separate item on the list anyways.
That's a movie one.
Yeah.
That's a while. That's an investment right
I'm
there.
going Mickey James, man.
The Mickey James episode?
Yeah, because we've been clickbaiting the
week.
hell out of our thumbnails. I could get some good shit out of Mickey James, okay? So I think...
Which image are you using? Oh no, this is a scary one.
Oh no. So yeah, we're set, man. We are all set.
Wow.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
I was so dreading having to watch a full-length movie, like a feature film, but this is fucking all worth it.
Yeah, that's what it sucks so much for feature film. Oh my gosh.
We gotta really start watching this shit together when it's like a movie. You need to move to Austin so we can do this shit, Steven. Where I can just like drive to your place. We can watch it. You know, it'd be wonderful. It'd be so good.
Oh, well. Anything else happen besides that?
No, my sister just
about, like,
discovered she's
one
a rock
dude
sister. Huh?
In AEW that people are pretending to care for, you know, that one debut.
Jay White?
Yeah.
Who are you talking
Paul.
about? Jake Paul. Yeah, you're sure right.
Jake Paul's all elite.
Who's the one dude you're talking about? Who even debuted?
Oh, you didn't know? Do you actually not know?
Who?
Wait, do you actually don't know? Is this a bit? Is this a bit?
Wait. Who debuted? Who
Is this
debuted?
a bit?
Who debuted?
You actually don't know who debuted?
Will
Is
Ospreay.
this a bit? Who debuted?
Who debuted? No. I'm sure I saw it.
Tell.
I saw it.
You have probably
Okay.
seen it.
Someone from New Japan, right?
No,
Not from New Japan?
not from New Japan. But they are the
Windham?
Japan rep for some reason.
Rocky Romero? What do you mean?
No. It's what's his name?
Hold
again?
on, I got this.
Okay.
Jay White.
No.
Ibushi.
No.
Kenny Omega.
No.
Um,
Maybe.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Oh.
kind of lame. I didn't even think of it as a
Who?
big debut. What do you mean who? Fucking you
That
know
wasn't
who.
the big
Oh,
debut.
I'm going to beat Kenny Omega. Like fuck off.
Are you kidding me? He's such a good wrestler, man. He's part of the club. I forgot what they're called.
The big
Black
fucking cock
Combat
club.
Club?
I don't give. I don't care if Cesaro's there. I'm bored. I'm
What?
disinterested.
He's so cool though. He can wrestle really good, like every other AEW wrestler. Aww.
Was his match with Zack Sabre even good? Did you watch
I don't
it?
know. I didn't watch Forbidden Door.
Oh shit, not me neither. Oh man.
No, we're gonna cancel because we didn't watch wrestling, so we can't talk about it. It sucks, dude.
Does he still have sirens when he comes out? Because that'd be sick as
No,
hell.
I think it's an actual song.
I did hear the song actually. It's very good. I think
Yeah?
Mikey
Does it fit him?
Ruckus or whatever did a good job.
I think the worst. I think my least favorite song is like Daniel Bryan's AEW theme.
It's
I just
horrible. It's atrocious.
don't like it
man.
at all. Yeah.
Why wouldn't they license
Oh, well.
him? Like you don't even have to license it. Just give him back his original shit, dude.
Yeah, just give him the public domain song.
Insane.
Like what they did with the Hardys.
Insane. Rest in peace,
Yeah.
Jeff. How's that
happened to
motherfucker
Jeff?
pleading not guilty? There was video of him drunk as day.
Wait,
Jesus
what?
Christ. He's pleading not guilty.
How?
Don't know.
Is it money or just like what?
I don't know. Maybe he just.
That guy. They have footage of him with a Jaguars t-shirt.
Jack White? That's awesome.
No, Jaguars.
He's a big White
That-
Stripes fan? That's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
That's so
It was
sick.
crazy week in wrestling. Not really.
No.
Except for Logan Paul. I guess Logan Paul was a pretty big signing.
The crazy week was a few weeks ago when Vince stepped down. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I think apparently one other girl like came out against Vince, you know, but no one really like cares anymore. Unfortunately.
That's weird. I know there's
Yeah.
the old story that resurfaced, but I didn't know there was a new person.
Is that
But-
this week's episode? Follow us on the TikTok, guys. Follow us on the Twitter. Subscribe to the
Yeah.
YouTube. Listen to other episodes on Spotify or whatever.
Shout out to Konnan.
Apple Podcasts. Stitch. K100 Podcast. Listen
Yeah,
to them.
honestly, go. Maybe not Disco Inferno, but like Conan's pretty
Listen
sick.
to the Squares of Circles podcast. I think that's what they're called. I don't know.
Is that the Wrestle Spot guy?
No. All right, goodbye.
Why does it end so
Bye-bye.
poorly every week, Steven? We'll be back next week, guys.
Wow. Wow.